Welcome, family. Welcome, man. Welcome. I am in a different location, going live right now, so things will look a little different. So might need y'all help, family, today. But hey, we getting this live in today, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now. Welcome to Robert Man Media, baby. Man, if you notice, when you going into the chat, you can super chat now, and the membership for my channel is live and direct now. All right. So memberships is live and direct now. You can, if you want to join the membership, you can just click on the link below. But yes, the memberships is live now. We are here, family. Let's get it. Let's go. Welcome, Tremaine. Welcome, Miss Patricia. Welcome, Technical T. What up, Trey? What up, Days to Come? Yes, go Buffs. Listen, it is Oregon week, baby. It is Oregon week. Hey, Miss Pleasantly Plum. It is Oregon week, man. We are here. It is exciting time. Be ready to go. Man, we finna get into a lot of things. Don't forget, tomorrow is film breakdown day. All right. Tomorrow is film breakdown day. So, hey, you don't want to miss the show tomorrow. I can tell you that. You do not want to miss the show tomorrow because we are doing film breakdown tomorrow of the previous game. We're going to be doing some film breakdown of Oregon. So, man, it's coming. Appreciate everybody in the chat on the congratulations, man. Appreciate everybody, man. It's been a blessing. Yes, I am a YouTube partner now. So, hey, we here. The memberships are there. Shout out to Miss Jennifer for the membership, man. Appreciate that. But yes, memberships are available. There are 3 tiers to the membership. All right. The first membership, you just get the basic info. If you go to the membership 2, you're gonna get that exclusive content as far as injury updates, things like that. And the number 3 one, you get everything. So that means you don't miss nothing. So anything that I'm here behind the scenes, as far as recruits, injuries, any updates, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get that exclusive content. So hey, if you're a member, you don't want to miss out because I will be dropping some exclusive things only to the members. And hey, you gotta be a member to find out what it's gonna be. But just know it's gonna be some exclusive things happening for sure. Tremaine, hi Rob. Question: instead of being, do you think Colorado should bootleg more as he's coming out the bootleg have 3 different costs? Stationary. Do you think Colorado should bootleg more? So to answer to your question, Tremaine, what I would say to you is this. This is what I would say to you. The playbook is gonna be open. All right. We can't hold back on nothing. The playbook will be open. All right. The playbook is open. You're gonna see a lot of rollouts, a lot of bootlegs, a lot of things that you haven't seen. The scheme is gonna be different, right? You don't have Travis Hunter out there. So now the scheme is going to be completely different coming into this week against Oregon. I'm telling y'all right now, family, we're gonna be in store to some greatness. All right. I know Travis Hunter's out to 3 to 4 weeks, but hey, it's time. All right, it's time. We've been here, but everything that we've been holding back, we've been saving, we've been working on in practice, and we ain't running the game, it's coming out. All right. Some of the players that y'all been wanting to see, that y'all haven't been seeing, they coming. Some of the players that's been hurt, they gonna be back. They coming. All right. Hey, this coach staff is gonna really ramp things up this week. Just know that they're gonna really ramp things up this week. What up, Jonas? All right, that's a great question, Tremaine. But I'm telling you right now. What up, J Dot? Man, let me know. Cause I am, like I said, I am gonna do using a different platform right now. Did I normally use? So let me know. Make sure everything good out there in the chat, man. I just want to make sure we get into some things. So if you are planning to go to the USC game, it has been announced. It is going to be the big noon kickoff for Fox. I try to tell people this, and people like ESPN gonna get the game. No, ESPN had an option to either take the Oregon game or the USC game. I don't understand why they took the Oregon game over the USC game. I would have took the USC game. I would have took the USC game. I would not have took the Oregon game. I would have let Fox take the Oregon game. But hey, we here, baby. We here. So hey, the Fox will be on the USC game, so you know what that means. We got the first game of the day. We in that 10 o'clock Colorado time slot, so it's big noon kickoff. So on East Coast, noon, Central Time, 11, Pacific Time, 9. So hey, Fox making it do what it do, man. Fox like, hey, we taking over, baby. We taking over. I don't be surprised if Fox just go ahead and do that kickoff again in Boulder. Like they don't like the whole month of September, they ain't leaving Boulder. They just here. They kicking it. Just kicking it. Travis being out, would this hurt or help his draft stock? He's probably the most popular player in the world now. Everyone is talking about Travis. This has no effect on Travis at all when it comes to draft because he's not eligible for the draft this year, regardless of the fact. So this really doesn't hurt his draft stock because he's not eligible for the draft. Now, if he was eligible for the draft, he's still going to be a top 10 pick, regardless of the fact. It wouldn't still hurt him or anything like that, but he's going to be a top 10 pick. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Thank you, Ellen. What will they do with the recruits coming in for that early game? Most high school games are Friday night. Expect a lot of those recruits to be on a flight early, 6 a.m. flight. It's gonna suck, but I wish Fox would have pushed this game back to like a 1:30 time frame here in Colorado. I wish they would have pushed it back to that window, but them putting it at that 10 a.m. slot. Hey, it's comfortable. What's crazy is it's been in my house, but I just never let it go. But I am gonna add some stuff to the background. I took some pictures down, some posters down. I'm gonna be putting up some new stuff coming soon. I got something in store. I'm building out the studio, so that's why I say I'm doing something different from a different place in my house because I'm building some things up, building a little studio up. But as you guys keep supporting the channel, man, that's what helps it grow. But for sure, I am definitely going to be building some things up in the background for you guys. We're going to be doing some things differently. But, hey, any donations you guys like, to donate to the channel to help the process go faster, I appreciate it. But, yes, I am building up a studio in my house right now for you guys. It's going to be a masterpiece that I'm putting together. So, hey, feel free. Donate to the channel if you like. Help the process go faster. If Shark Kelly can't scheme with Travis Hunter, what makes you think he's going to do it he can without him? So, the answer to your question, right? The Dogs, listen, I say this. There's two things that play into the scheme, right? Two things that plays into the scheme. One is that, you had Travis Hunter. You can just put him on the island and everything else goes by itself. But when you really look at it, right, we got Dogs coming back off an injury that's healthy, that's going to be ready to go for Oregon. They ain't got film on them, so you don't know what they're going to do. But what I will say, the people that's coming in are people that's experienced players, right? So things that coach has been asking for people to do, and they haven't been doing it, now you're going to really get to see, all right, what do we have, what do we don't have? What are we missing? What are we not missing, right? Because you haven't seen this defense fully healthy, right? And so now you take Travis out the picture. So now we're waiting for another 3 or 4 weeks to see, all right, when we fully get healthy, what do we look like? That's the question we all been waiting on. But as we've been going, we've been winning. And that's all that matters, right? Win, and we can continue to get healthy as the season go on, and we winning still. You can't ask for nothing else. You can't blame it on Charles Kelly in the scheme. Some of these players is just missed assignments. And that's why when we do film breakdown tomorrow, you better lock in. You better come ready to go. Because me and J-Dot, we going to have something special for y'all. Me and J-Dot going to have something special for y'all. Breaking down film tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you right now. And for the members only, I'm going to have something super special for y'all. Stay tuned. Shout out to LMV in the building. Appreciate you. Will we see Alto and Grant this weekend? What I would say to you right now. So, I talked about B-Gang yesterday, right? Guess who started following me? B-Gang. So, hey, I don't know nothing, but hey, I expect to see Gant here pretty soon. That's all I'm going to say on that. But, hey, Alto, he should be ready to go. He should be ready to go. Yes, so speaking about Boot Carter, right? Expect Boot Carter to be possibly decommitting here pretty soon. You heard it here first. Don't be surprised. I'm just saying. You might want to expect Boot Carter to be decommitting here pretty soon. Miss E. Willer. Hey. 130 games would benefit for everyone playing Friday night games. It would still be I can't speak right now. It would still be a flood with recruits next week for sure. I would say this. It could have played a part why, the number one player in the nation from Class 25, Mr. Bryce Underwood, came last weekend and then come to the USC game. That could play a part. So, if you don't think Coach Prime be knowing ahead of time what time these games going to be, I'm trying to tell you, some of those things play a part. But what I will say, with the game being so early, it actually benefits Colorado. It actually benefits Colorado. And this is what I would say to you guys, right? If, Coach Prime liked to play games in the daytime. He liked to practice in the daytime. So, with that being said, everything that we do, we prep in the daytime. So that adjustment to playing a nighttime game against CSU, that was tough. That was tough. So now that we really are back now and when we're able to play this day game, it plays into our favor. Guess what? We had a lot of things in our favor when we play day games. All right. Everybody's going to be riled up. Everybody's going to be ready to go. If you're going to the USC game, drop that in the chat right now. If you're going to the USC game, your boy going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm feeling better. I'm back. I'm back. I was down over the weekend, wasn't feeling too good, but hey, I'm ready to go. I will be at that USC game. Hey. We got some things rocking, baby. We got some things rocking. Boot Carter, he's a two-way player. He's a two-way player. Be ready. He's a two-way player. Let me go ahead and drop the link, man, because I know people want to join in. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all to go ahead and join in. Listen, I went downstairs for y'all, and I changed it. Hey, we ready, man. It's coming. Skip Bellis is saying, yeah, it is delivered for it's his liver. Do you think CSU was doing a preview of dirty work? But so what I would say, right? If you really go down and you really break down these players and things that's going on, right? This was coached into those players to do these things. This wasn't something that you naturally do as a football player. This was something that they've been coaching in them for weeks now on how they're going to play Colorado. So when you seen the extra curriculums with number 1, number 11, these were things that they've been practicing every single week, ready for Colorado. This was not something new. This was nothing out of the ordinary. This is something that was purely coached through them, because you don't see players do things like this. This is just something that was really coached into them. What up, Zion?
What's up?
Man, not much, man. Just enjoying the show, man. We here, man. Let's go. But yes, hey, super chats are live, man. If you guys want to do a super chat, you can. If you don't like super chats, you can always cash out just like a super chat. Hey, we here, baby. I doubted the NCAA. The NCAA ain't gonna do nothing. They not. If you were expecting the NCAA to punish somebody or things like that, it's not gonna happen. So where is Solomon? So I talked about this probably like a couple weeks ago. He had surgery. Um, and he had a successful surgery. He should be back probably in about like a couple weeks. But he had a surgery. That's something I touched upon, but I really didn't go into detail about him. But what I will say is that he did have a surgery a couple weeks ago, so he should be back here soon. What up, Peter? What up, Dewey?
Hey Rob, that's crazy though. We then uh you don't hear about a lot of the injuries that go on
I
with
mean,
some of
I
those
I knew
players.
I knew about it. What up, Orlando? I knew about it. I just didn't talk about it. But trust me, if he was healthy, he'd have been out there at cornerback position over Breelove. I
Yeah.
can tell you that. But yeah, like I said, man, there's things that I be knowing about. I don't really touch about it, especially when it comes to like injury, right? Because I want to respect the players, right? Unless Colorado wants you to know it, then hey. But what I will say, if you get the membership, I'm gonna let you know injuries, any updates when it comes to Colorado. Depending on which membership you get, depending on what you gonna know. But if you get the if you get the right one, you're gonna know all the sources. You're gonna know everything. I'm gonna drop it for you. When I know something, you gonna know it. That's what part of the membership. That's all I can say. So you know what I like to give you my favorite phrase? Hey, you gonna know it in the membership. That's all I can say.
Hey, did Caleb and them get their scholarships or they still walk-ons?
Uh Caleb really don't need a scholarship to be honest with you because his dad, but
He has an academic scholarship though.
yeah, everybody's on scholarship. Even if they're like a preferred walk on, everybody's on scholarship. Some
So
way,
they could
somehow.
play
So
so they could still play as a preferred walk-on without a full ride.
correct. The
Okay,
only
cool.
thing is everybody's on scholarship. The only difference is if you got to pay for your housing
But
or not.
I think him and Carter live together though. So
Yeah. They taken care of. That's the
yeah,
package
of
deal. They taken
course.
care of. So you ain't got to worry about that. Like, and that's why it's like you don't really trip about
But
that.
do they get per diem now? Like with them not being, but not him with him not being on Scully.
But you got all right. So them think about it like this, right? Even though players are not like on on scholarship, right? If you go support a player, right, and you go buy they jersey,
He's still
you
getting that. He's still getting that.
still getting it. You feel me? And so that's where you got to look at. It's like some of these players they're getting NIL deals, right? So if they're not on scholarship, right, Coach Prime is doing what he needs to do to help them get NIL money to take care of their bills every
Even if it's a couple thousand, I'm saying it's still gonna work, help out the
yeah
situation.
yeah yeah. I'll tell you this: every player is gonna get taken care of. Every player's gonna get benefited. And so like if it's a player that's really looking for money or anything like that, guess what
Uh-huh.
they doing?
Hey, bro, but with Shador being number one and right below, he's right. He's second to Bronny James. I think that piqued the interest of Bryce Underwood because he's seeing that, okay, one, I want to play in that Sean Lewis up-tempo offense. Two, I'm going to have weapons to throw to. And three, that NIL exposure along with playing for Coach Prime, you're always going to be on national television. So that's going to work in his benefit. And then I seen something earlier, someone from a Colorado media, whatever, said that Boo Carter wants to play with Bryce. So that's something that's in the works behind the scenes. And I was looking at this Vols podcast earlier, and they were down in Bucata like, "Oh, he's been flipping high schools forever." People don't realize that these players watching that stuff.
I'm telling you right now, Boo Carter's gonna decommit from
I
Tennessee.
already know because his
Whether
mom,
you wanna whether y'all wanna believe it or not,
his
that's
mama.
on you.
remember I've been telling you for months. His mama, she too entwined with Coach Prime, bro.
But what I
And
would
then
tell you is this: when you get that membership, you're gonna know a lot of things. I might end up dropping some of my sources. You never know.
and,
Now I ain't gonna
and
drop
then
no sources. Let me
and
stop
then
right
seeing
there. But
Lil Wayne and Key Glock and them all in the locker room and all those celebrities, that shit piqued those interests, bro, because that's resources that they could, I'm saying, in future endeavors and whatnot,
here's
they could do
here's what I would
business
say.
with.
Here's what I say to you. Coach Prime has unlimited resources.
Yes.
And those are things that people don't realize, right? Who else got and like
He got
Coach Prime
tentacles
is about to do
everywhere.
this at a different level that most people don't even think about. And it's gonna go to a whole nother level. We getting to that level right now, but we got 3-4 more levels that we finna go up. And that's what people gotta realize. But let me go ahead and ask. I'm gonna answer Tremaine's. Well, I'm gonna ask Tremaine's question, and I'm gonna let Zion answer this. He says, "Rob, will you let the freshman play in a big game? Hopkins, Miller, or Caleb?" I'm gonna let y'all answer this, J Dot and Zion. Before I
No,
get
I'll go first, J-Dot.
no.
why?
Maybe the only one I would play is Caleb.
Okay.
Like I said before, like if you weren't there in the spring, you don't have a shot really of playing that much this year until late in the year. That's 6 months. Like I don't think people understand. People think you can just go in there and run a route and get open and get the ball. It doesn't work like that. Like it's not like high school. There's so much timing. There's smaller windows. Everyone's faster. It's not just get out there and just run a route and get open. It's literally like you can be the slowest guy on the team, but if you run your route perfect, you're gonna get open every time. Like look at those big tight ends that be killing us. Yeah, just a lot more. Being a freshman and playing, like you got to know their playbook and you got to be mentally ready.
Yeah. Go ahead, Zion.
You said Omarion.
Just would you? So the real question is, would you let a freshman play in a big game?
If they were ready, even though, yeah, it does take a while to know that playbook and have it down. But if they're ready, let them get their feet wet. What I'm saying, you never know.
If they're ready, yes. But like, I think the only freshman of the receivers that you'd be able to put in right now and would be productive is Caleb. Omarion, if you just send him Omarion on a go route, you need a go ball. Yeah. But like for him to be in there for like a drive, I think he would mess up. He might not, but I think he would mess up at least 2 of the 15 plays on a drive. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that could cost you an interception. That one run route, cut your route off too early, don't get in the right depth. You know, there's a lot of things that goes into it.
So here's the answer to your question, Tremaine. Caleb, hands down, can come and play right now. But the reason why they're not letting Caleb play is because they're gonna say Coach Prime showed favoritism. Caleb knows.
Yeah.
I would put Caleb out there.
Caleb knows the playbook. Caleb's always gonna be in the right spot where he's supposed to be at, and he's gonna be open for Shedeur. Caleb can go out there and play. But you also got to realize who's the one person that people keep talking about complaining and stuff, right? Willie Gaines, right? If you put Caleb out there and then Willie Gaines ain't out there, you open up controversy. Let's be real. So for me personally, I would have Caleb out there because I believe in Caleb. I've seen what Caleb can do. Caleb has proven himself. He understands the playbook. He knows he's knowledgeable. He studies film. He does the small detail things that you need. Now, when it comes to the other 2 freshmen, this is what I would do, and this is me personally. 20 yards to the goal line, so in the red zone area, I'm putting on Miller. One side, I got Javon Antonio. The other side, I got Marion Miller with Weaver and Horn in the slot. That's just me personally. And we're going to throw 2 fade balls and let Javon Antonio or Miller go get it. Because that's one of the things Miller can do. You ain't got to run a play. Hey, listen, You got one route, bro. Go get the fade ball. I'm gonna leave you 2 routes: a fade or a slant. That's it. You don't need to know nothing else. Just do those 2 things.
They can come up with a package for him in the
Yeah,
red
they
zone.
can.
Like, remember how Tebow used to have just his like 3 plays around the red zone? They can do that for him.
Hey, but Adam Hopkins can run routes though. He's a route technician.
But it's how much does he know the playbook though? That's the thing.
you're right. Yeah.
What seemed like that? There's a lot of receivers that are going to be in
No,
Colorado in the next couple of years.
Rob and J Dot, you know what people sleeping on? People forgetting we have another 6'3" wide receiver sitting on the bench in Jacob Page from Tennessee.
He won't play.
No, he's not gonna play. He's not gonna play. But I'm just saying, he's gonna be a problem next year.
Is he a freshman?
Yes.
Dude, there's gonna be so many receivers. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, if Jimmy don't leave, it's gonna be a log jam.
No, I think he's gonna be out.
I think Jimmy gonna go, bro.
Jimmy, I always say this: these next 2 games, we gotta see something out of Jimmy, like over 100 yards plus. He's gonna have to do that. So Carter Stoudemire, he hurt his ankle early last Tuesday. He hurt his ankle Tuesday at practice, so that's why you didn't see him dress out. He's gonna get reevaluated tomorrow, see how his ankle is progressing. It's a 50-50 right now. So if he don't play, then it's gonna come down to Breelove and Cormani fighting for that starting position, as the opposite of Cooper. But we gonna see.
Hey Rob, who's the backup to them now?
Say that again.
Who's the backup to Miller and Breelove if Carter can't play other than Cormani?
So all right. This is the breakdown. So it's Cooper. That's cornerback 1. Cornerback 2 would be Carter Stoudemire. 3 would be Breelove. 4 would be Cormani. Now, if you get to a situation where they feel like Cormani is not ready, then you're gonna see Travis J or you're gonna see Quez. You're gonna see one of those 2 go to corner.
Yeah.
Solomon he's coming back off an injury. Solomon was hurt, so that's why you haven't seen Solomon. If Solomon was healthy,
yeah, he'd have been seeing playing time.
You would have been seeing playing time. What up,
but
Jonas?
Then again, if you look at it, it's all those.
What's up, baby?
All the freshmen that were there in the spring are the ones that are playing.
Correct. I truly believe go ahead.
Yeah, I feel the same way about the freshman receivers. I don't know if I want to put him out there right now, dog. Even though Miller, and I'm from Louisiana, I've been following Marion Miller. The dude is good, bro. But I don't know, but at the same time, it's kind of the same thing with Cormani. Like, you can't hide him forever.
Got to play them.
Like, you can't hide them forever. Sooner or later, they got to come outside. Like, you can't hide them forever.
Jalen Ellis
and then if Javon, Xavier, and Jimmy go to the league, like you don't want coming next year and they don't have no experience.
Answer that, Rob.
Jalen Ellis is hurt. That's why you haven't seen him.
But he's not 6'3".
Who's number 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hurt.
Hey, Miss Tanisha, Jalen Ellis is not 6'3". He's 6 foot.
Jalen Ellis is gonna be a problem though. When he actually do get out there on that field, he's gonna be a
You
problem.
can run around, bro.
Wait, he was hurt when he got here though, huh?
So when he first got here, he was going through all the medical stuff. He got out there, he started practicing, and then got hurt. That's why you haven't seen him. What up, Salty? Talk to us.
What's happening? It's time to unleash Ultimate Casco.
Thank you.
Hey, ain't nothing to hide now.
I agree with that.
It ain't nothing to hide now. You either can play or you can't. You either healthy or you're not, right? If you out there in your jersey and you got pads on, ain't nothing to hold back now. Everything that we've been waiting on and we've been waiting to see, handcuffs is off. It's off. You got to come out here and you got to go play. That's just what it is. If you are not ready to play, we gonna find out. If you're not ready to play, don't even dress up.
Also, we still got McGee. We still got Serene.
They would never see the field.
Who that?
McGee and Serene, those like RB 7 and 8. They would never see the field.
Oh,
They can
You
see,
think
they
Charlie?
can see the field on special teams.
I
But
think Charlie before that.
46. You talking about number
Yeah.
46?
No, 45.
Yeah. 45. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but Rob and everybody, if Alton don't play, bro, it's like we gotta start questioning the coaching staff, bro. Like, really? Like, what's up, man?
I mean, you can't question coaching staff. That means that they see something that he ain't ready. Like he physically ain't ready.
Like
'Cause you gotta
Jonas.
think about it. He is coming off an injury.
Yeah,
right?
like you can think like he's a running back and he's coming off an ACL.
But
He might think he's ready, but you can tell by the way a person cuts. And like he needs to take his first hit. So if he takes the hits this week in practice, he'll be all right. But maybe Coach Prime just wants him to get that first hit in the game. But it's
But he playing
ACL's no
special
joke.
teams,
No,
How long
I
has
don't
that
know.
been introduced?
He's not touching the field, period.
He hasn't played at all. He's suiting up, but he hasn't played.
Crazy.
I always say this week and next week, if you don't see somebody play, you ain't gonna see him probably play the entire season. So with that being said, Alto is gonna play between either this week or next week. But I truly expect him to play this week. If I had to put money on it, I expect him to play this week. That's just me being said. Like
Maybe Coach Prime seeing this offensive line, he's thinking like, yeah, I can't put him out there yet.
But with the offensive line, I think they need to like shuffle around that line.
They need to put McCrimmon in, man. That dude like 6'6".
He might play. He's suited up this week. He might.
He
might get
like 6'6", 300 pounds, man. Put that dude in, man.
Jack Bailey too light in the ass, bro.
Jack Bailey good for the little screen passes when you got to get downfield, but just sitting back and blocking, they run over him every time.
When Tyler Brown was on that left side with Tank,
if Tyler Brown was in there, the run game would be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Tank not that good to me, bro.
What?
Dante got a great game.
Bro,
you gotta go back and watch.
He let a dude bull rush him twice.
Oh yeah, he did. Number 8. He did.
You're 6'10", you should never get bull rushed.
He's too high. He just didn't say he didn't get a low enough base. That dude's a grown man. That dude's gonna be playing on Sundays and making plays.
But everybody you play against, that's not no excuse to say, boy, he gonna be in the league. That's not no good excuse.
No, not everybody. That dude is gonna be. He might be a day one draft pick. Like he's actually good.
Y'all think he need to put some more weight on for his height?
He is. He's slowly doing that. He went from 310 to 330.
As he gets to the NFL, that's gonna naturally happen.
Hey, y'all seen Seaton went to a 5-star now, right?
Yeah, he did. A lot of people went to 5 stars this weekend.
Even though it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing now.
Yeah.
But
they've been balling though. All them little recruits, them dudes been balling, son.
I want Winston Watkins to come out early.
Hey, I seen that he left IMG to go back to his old school.
He wasn't
Winston Watkins?
Yeah, he left to get close to his family.
Wait, he played at IMG 2 weeks ago. I seen him on TV.
Yeah, he's not there no more. He left. He left. So what happened was he wasn't happy with the quarterback, man. He ain't get no touches.
I was about to say that game, he didn't really play good that game, dog.
But y'all realize IMG's like a factory, bro.
But listen, when you like number 2 receiver or number 1 receiver and you ain't really get no touches, they ain't really featuring you. You got to think about it. He the only person really that's talking Colorado up at IMG. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's different, man. Like it's politics is playing. That's why he made the decision to go back. That's all I'm saying. It was some politics stuff that played a part why he moved.
Hell yeah, because if he go back to that school he was at, he gonna dominate.
He gonna ball out. But you know they got a 5-star linebacker that got offered from IMG too in the 25 class.
Dude, that dude, I thought that dude was a senior like 3 years ago. The dude is like, I know exactly what you're talking about. The middle linebacker, the dude he's in like Winston's videos.
Yeah.
That dude looks like he's been in college for 3 years.
Them dudes be young. They just look old.
He looks old. Like he looks like he's been in the league. And he's big.
Hey, let's
That's
check it
that
out.
Florida
I
Heat,
was
bro.
thinking of something. Let me tell you, ask y'all something. I
We're
was
trying
thinking
to
of something.
come to see you. Keep it.
Go ahead, Jonah.
With all due respect, we have to respect the
All
coaches
right.
and the coaching staff.
So I was watching, and like I said, I always watch LSU, and I figured out a way that we can use Jay the same way LSU used Harold Perkins, dog. Just go get the quarterback. Harold Perkins don't play a position. He line up all over the field, and his job, he got one job. Go get the quarterback. He only have one job, and he gonna be a first-round pick just off that. He don't play outside linebacker. He don't play defensive end. He don't play safety. He line up all over the field, and he go get the quarterback. And JB can go get the quarterback. I know that for a fact.
But who is JB gonna start over?
You can take Marvin Ham off the field, bro.
But then when B Gant come, you gonna put JB over him? Ain't gonna happen.
We need
Honestly,
a pass rusher, bro. We need somebody to go get the quarterback. We in a Pac-12. They
Yeah,
gonna pass about 50. They gonna pass about 50 times a game. You need
I'm
somebody to
letting
go get
y'all
the
know,
quarterback.
like, our pass rush was actually winning. They were doing some real dirty stuff. Dirty stuff.
Hey, listen, we are going to break down the film tomorrow.
Oh
with
my
Jada.
God.
We're going to break down the film with Jada
This
tomorrow.
man, JD, murdered the right tackle, and he literally grabbed his face mask and fell straight down to the ground.
Yeah, they dirty, bro.
We're going to break down, and we're going to see everything of everything tomorrow. Stay tuned. Because I know
he tried to roll up Jimmy's ankle. He tried to roll up Travis's knee. Like, there was. That need to be reviewed.
Yeah, if you go back and you watch number 1,
he's dirty. You see when he pushed the door's head into the ground?
Did you see Travis J after the game? He said, hey, where number 1 at? He was looking for number 1.
Yeah, bro. They wanted
they
number
wanted
1.
smoke.
See when number 1 did, he took off to that locker room. He didn't want no smoke.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, Travis J was looking for him. Travis J stood in front of their locker room, like their entrance, and he was like waiting for him. And what's his name? Hardage is talking trash on Twitter.
Yeah. But
a lot of them CSU players talking crazy. My bad, Rob.
We got a question. We got to answer the question, you know.
As it is slow grind to open up the run game, is it the playbook or the blocking or the running back? RB ready.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to lie. Dylan's actually running better than everyone thinks he is.
What?
He's averaging 8 yards a carry.
Yeah, but he got 2 big runs. Like, but if you take away them 2 big runs, he ain't good nothing.
He only had.
You can't depend on 2 yards, 2 yards, 2 yards, 2 yards, 40. 2 yards, 2 yards, 2 yards. You can't depend on that, dog. You can't.
I mean,
you can't depend on
he's averaging but if he's only getting he only had 7 carries for 60 yards. I mean, that's
in the Nebraska game, he had 60 yards, but he had a 30-yard run. So all the rest of the carries, he was getting 2 yards, 2 yards. And that's what I'm saying. You can't depend on
that's what it is, though. Your job is just to.
That's not sustainable, bro. That's why they rank in the bottom half of running and rushing.
They rank in the bottom half of rushing because they don't run the ball more than 15 times a game.
You gotta get that up though,
You can't run more than they only run 15 times a game, less than that.
No, they got to get that up though.
They got it. It needs to be 30, at least 30 runs a game.
It got to be 30-30, like, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the play calls they run, they got to be split down the middle because you can't pass more than you run. You got to establish the run. You got to make sure your defense can stay on the sidelines.
If you're established for run, Shador can throw for
That's what I'm saying about going fast. You want to go fast. You want to go fast, but you're not running the ball. So your defense, we losing time of possession. Our defense is on the field most of the game because you're not running the ball. You want to go fast, you're going 3 and out. You want to go fast, you're going 3 and out. You got to run the ball, man. That shit look pretty, but it don't work. It don't work long term, though. I'm telling you it don't. I've seen it too many times.
Here's what I would say. Well, here's the question to you guys, right? Being that the biggest topic, right, is our running game, right? Here's what I'm expecting, right, from our running game, and then I'm gonna ask this question. All right, I expect us to come out and pull our guards and our tackles more this game. I
Mhm.
expect us to see a lot more creativeness in the run game, as far as getting our players to the outside on the edge to run against Oregon instead of trying to run up the middle. But my question to you guys is, what would you like to see out of this running game?
Better blocking schemes
Caleb,
for the running backs.
Caleb Fourier. Caleb
Okay.
Fourier, 6'5", 250, man. He another offensive lineman damn near, man.
But
All
you
right,
got
so-
Let him block.
Is he ready yet? Because he's hurt still.
no, he's ready.
He had a Liz Frank.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch
Yeah, Lister is serious, too.
Did anybody watch Georgia and Kent State from last year's tape?
Yeah, I did. That's the first game I ever watched for when I was for Chungos was the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. If you watch that game,
Georgia, South Carolina?
no.
Yeah, well,
Georgia, Kent State.
Georgia Kent State last year.
Georgia versus Kent State. If you haven't watched it, I would suggest go back and watch it. That's what
Oh,
you
no,
should.
I ain't seen
That's more than likely the game plan that you're gonna see this weekend against Oregon.
Oregon got a nice DD line though, Rob.
We're gonna break it down.
They
I'm
always
gonna
do, bro.
tell you, it's not
They
what
always
you
do.
think. Their defensive line is not what you really think it is, though.
But they got undersized linebackers though.
They got undersized D
Big
linemen
facts.
too.
So it's all
The
about speed
linebackers
with
look
them.
like safeties. Yeah, the linebackers look like safeties.
So it's
Hey,
all about speed with them too then, Rob.
when I tell y'all this is like the perfect matchup for us, this is like the perfect matchup for us. And that's what a lot of people don't think about.
Oh,
When you go look,
it's going to be a shootout.
yeah, when you look at Oregon's defense, their defense is almost similar to ours, undersized, to be honest with you.
It's gonna be a shootout. So it's gonna come down to QB.
When I look at this game, I'm
Their
expecting
linebackers ain't that small. Their linebackers are bigger than ours.
No, the offensive line is huge.
I mean, Oregon's linebackers.
I'm talking about defense versus defense. It's kind of similar in a way.
Their middle linebackers small, but their Jack and their Sam are big. They're both like 255, like 6'4".
But they play like a 3-4, like pass rusher. Outside
They
linebacker, like pass rusher.
play a 3-3.
Yeah,
Oh,
outside
you
linebacker.
can you can expose a 3-3, bro.
You
That's
gotta
the
take
same
advantage of those
thing TCU
linebackers because
Same
they're
thing TCU plays.
yeah, their linebackers are like TCU linebackers. They're really big, but they're
But are
slow.
they fast?
They're in sync.
Yeah, Boston's really fast, but he's Boston's pretty much a safety.
Could he
player.
keep up with Dylan on that outside?
He's 6'2", 212.
Could he keep up with could they keep up with Dylan?
Nah, no, I don't think any of them can keep up with Dylan.
Well, Dylan could expose it. That's why you need Alton. Alton got the size and the speed. If his
Yeah.
knees all right, whew, he can hit that middle all day if he's 100% ready.
The strength of Oregon is their cornerbacks. It's always been. That's Oregon's
Yeah.
all about speed, get to the ball, speed, and your DBs.
The
gotta be able to cover
cornerbacks?
them, man.
They got Nico Reed, huh?
He
He
gonna get
doesn't start.
abused.
Oh, he about to get cooked.
Nico
He
doesn't
about to
get
get
left.
cooked.
He doesn't
He
start
about to
anymore.
get cooked.
Yeah,
Oh, he
he
don't
Nico's
don't
start
not
start
even
anymore.
starting. No, he's not even starting.
The guy that starts over him is like
Number
5'8".
0?
Yeah. It's like-
Number
5 what?
5'8".
Yeah.
He's like really small.
Put
Yeah,
Javon on him.
Listen, they corners are.
Hey, I
They starting corners
think
are small.
I heard somebody talking about him though. He good though.
Breedlove knows him. He's from Ole Miss.
Yeah, I think I heard somebody tell me say he good. He real good.
Oh, I know you're talking about. He's really fast. I know
He's
you're talking
really
about.
fast. Yeah.
I heard somebody. I think a coach on one of them talk shows was talking about that dude.
Hey Rob,
He's a little
I know,
bitty cornerback. Nice.
Rob, I know who J Dot talking about. He like that.
He's good.
I'm not saying he's not like that. I just said he's small.
He
That's
plays
all
free
I'm
saying.
safety. He's the free safety. Like he's just the he plays nickel and free safety, mostly free safety. But if you throw deep, you gotta look him off because he can recover.
Well, just run Savion at him.
Yeah,
Man,
you can do that.
They need to play Savion Wilkerson a lot
Bro,
this game.
Savion supposed to start, bro. Savion supposed to start, dog. If you
Savion
run
just
the
come
ball,
in and he
gotta
just
start
put his head
Savion.
down and just run.
If I was
Bowl
on
'em.
defense, listen, if I
Bowl
was
'em,
on
man.
defense and you come out with Dillon in the backfield, you're not trying to establish the run, man. That's what I'm
But
thinking.
they know
You're
that
not,
though.
you gonna have to prove to me that you are. But I'm thinking you're not trying to establish. You gonna try to put the ball. You got to prove to me that you are.
I'm telling y'all, they're gonna move Dylan and Edwards around this game. They're not gonna put him in the backfield.
Dylan's a nightmare, like a matchup nightmare for any team.
Oh, he is. But if you're trying to establish a run, that's not the way to go.
I think Dylan can expose Oregon's defense though.
He can, because they're really bad at tackling.
They don't. No, the Pac-12 in general don't tackle, bro. They don't tackle.
USC does.
Washington usually have a good defense.
No, Oregon State plays defense.
Oregon State might be Oregon State might be a problem.
Oregon State and Utah are the best two defenses.
Are the best two defensive teams in the Pac-12 right now,
I'm
bro.
starting to think that it wasn't Clemson. I mean, it wasn't DJ. It was Clemson. Because he is balling right now.
Who DJ is?
So with Slusher,
DJ, you balling.
With Slusher, he had a little minor procedure done. He should be ready to go over the next couple weeks. So he should be ready to go by USC, but we're gonna see.
Slusher got hurt when Savion ran into him. If you go back and look, when the very last play of the game, when Savion ran out of bounds, he ran into Slusher, and Slusher was in between that metal thing, and he hit him his knee right against that thing.
What up, Breezy?
Hey, I feel like Coach Norvell need to get investigated for bounty. I feel like, no, honest to God, bro, Travis Hunter had a laceration in his kidney, bro. He could have had internal bleeding on the field.
He could have died.
Facts. Norvell should be investigated for sure. And then even if you look at the Kamara hit, he tried to take Shedeur out the game. When he did that helmet to helmet and put his body on him, he tried to take him out the game. That's supposed to be concussion protocol.
On Travis's screen, he tried to roll up Travis's knee. Like
number one is dirty, man.
If you're a defensive end,
and that's what they gotta be ready for, dog.
One at a time.
Yeah, but that's all I really got to say. I really think that coach needs to get investigated. I feel like his players had that MO even before the game started. So I just feel like that coach should get investigated by the NCAA. They do all these other things, stopping players from transferring, but won't investigate something like that. This series, I think it needs more attention than it's getting, for sure.
Well, we all talking about the NCAA. They ain't doing nothing.
Hey, y'all seen Michael Irvin came out and said the same thing on Undisputed earlier? He said it don't look, it's looking kind of suspicious, but they won't do anything.
The NCAA don't do nothing retroactively. Like, they're not going to look at something that happened 2 weeks ago and say, oh, that was wrong. Like, that's not how they work.
It ain't 2 weeks, so it's yesterday. That happened last night.
It's still retroactively. Yeah, it's still in the past. That's not how they work, bro.
They'll get fined like
right then and there. If he ain't get kicked out the game right then and there, they ain't gonna do nothing about it. So.
They'll do an investigation 2 years from
now. At least investigate Coach Norvell for sure.
As they always do that investigation. Like,
and if you look at it, Blackburn and Kamara are both captains. The players who are playing the dirtiest is both captains.
And number one,
he's a captain too, probably.
No, he's not. But
hey, you won't know what's crazy? That dude Blackburn from Boulder.
Yeah.
It's not that they were playing dirty. It's that they were coached that way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know you play dirty if you turn your tweets off. You turn your comments off.
And did y'all see Norvell response about the Travis Hunter thing? He said, "You can't ask me about it. I didn't see it."
Bro, that shit was planned.
Come on, bro. You seen how number 30 dapped up 11 after that like he did something good? Come on, bro.
Go look at go look at Hodges' tweets. He's pretty much admitting. He said if it was the other way around, no one would care. And then someone posted the video when Coach Prime kicked out Aubrey when Aubrey got that late hit on the quarterback. And he literally took him out of the game and told him to go to the locker room.
Yeah, Coach Prime would discipline his players right then and there. That's one thing that Coach Prime would do. Coach Prime don't believe in disrespecting the game. And what they did was they disrespected the game, right? But it was never going to go their way to win, right? You can't go out there and try to do all this extra stuff and try to get a picture. It's never going to go your way. I wish the NCAA could do something, but we all know if you played in college, you know NCAA ain't about to do nothing. It is what it is.
If
you got to move forward.
If it was conference play, then like the Pac-12 could take, they could do something, but it wasn't. Like it's so weird. Like college
If
People are like,
nothing
yeah, you
happens to
should sign him.
Blackburn,
Like,
at
what are
least
you gonna do?
investigate Norvell. Norvell shouldn't be allowed to coach no more.
Hey, you
But-
know what I
Senior
like
players
about
should
it
do that.
though? Prime ain't even crying about it, dog.
Nope.
He not.
He ain't even complaining. About
Yeah,
it.
of course
He know
not.
what's up. He know what's up, son. He know what's
All right,
up.
so this is gonna get me into the segment I've been wanting to talk about, and I've just been holding off on it. So this could really be a blessing in disguise with this happening with Travis Hunter. What I mean by that is it's going to give these other players opportunity, but it's going to make us stronger by the end of the season. That when we have every piece that we go really make a serious run, we've been battle tested. People got in and got reps and really contribute to this winning, right? Because what's the one thing that people have been happy about their playing time or how many reps they've been getting? Now the reps are there. Now your opportunity is there. Now you go out and ball, and then you bring back a Travis Hunter. It's a blessing in disguise. So we can look at it in a negative way, but if you spin this around and look at it from a different angle, this could be the best situation that could have happened for us to have our coaches look at a different angle of different players and show them different opportunities, right? Because one thing about this, right, is all the coaches right now, they're being tested right now. How well can we prepare our players? How well of a game plan we gonna put out there, right? Because you had Travis Hunter who can lock down one side of the field. Now you got to scheme this up a completely different way without Travis Hunter in there. So now, what do?
Can't forget he on
Yeah.
offense as well. Probably
Troy-
put in Omarion Miller and Cormani McClain. That's what I say. Probably give him a chance.
But if you think about it, offense is not the offense is easy to put somebody in there. Defense, it's hard to replace a Travis Hunter on defense.
Yeah, Troy Franklin is better than Horton. And if Horton was eating, then either
Yeah, that's scary, bro. We ain't got Travis, and we don't have to guard Tez Johnson and Troy Franklin.
I mean, I think
Hey,
Cooper
Harden, nice. Harden remind me of Garrett Wilson.
Cooper can take that or what?
Yeah, but then it's two more.
The Kamani's gonna have to step up. I think Kamani, this is gonna be his game. Like,
Breland's too little, bro.
yeah, Breland's way too little.
Especially for Franklin. Franklin, like what, 6'2"?
6'3".
Yeah. Cormani got to play.
Like the other corners, the other receivers are what, 5'10". They're not big, but Franklin is a big boy.
I know Carter coming back.
Carter's there, yeah.
If Carter come back, that give us size to line up with him against the other
Tez
receiver.
Johnson, he could guard Tez Johnson,
like
but Tez
Carter.
Johnson might be too
Carter.
fast for him.
I like
Carter,
Carter.
nice, bro.
Carter can play that press man. Carter gonna press, get in your face.
Tez Johnson is fast though. He's really fast.
They're gonna try to get Tez on Cam.
Cam too, bro. Hey Rob, I seen that touchdown that the tight end scored on Cam, bro. He manhandled him with one hand.
That dude big, man.
But
The tight end was like 6'5", like
Yeah,
240.
he was big, son.
he's
Cam
6'5",
small,
245.
but that dude
Which
was
respect.
huge.
But
Cam
I'm
was
just
a small
saying,
dude, but that dude is huge, son.
I'm just saying, if you had like a Jaquez or someone at that star, that would have been a tackle, bro.
He might have manhandled him.
Yeah, he might have manhandled Jaquez too. Keep it a buck.
Cam is like probably the strongest.
If
One of
Cam
the
was a little
strongest
tall,
safeties.
he probably would have tipped the pass if he was a little bit taller. He
Yeah,
was right there. And like, you know what I'm saying? He was right there. He just couldn't go around that big ass dude.
That dude was huge, though. I ain't gonna lie.
we don't have a tight end like that. Everybody has a tight end that's like 6'4", 260.
And I was also thinking about this. Like, we should, like, if anything, put Kamani on the tight end. That's what's been killing us. CCU tight end, CSU tight end. Put him on him. Because Oregon got a tall ass tight end.
He's
How
gonna
tall
get
is
manhandled by a tight end. He's tall enough, but he's too skinny.
Too small.
Oregon tight end is 6'5", 255. Terrence Ferguson.
He tall.
He's
All
from
right,
He's only
Colorado
got 10
too.
pounds on Cormani. That's too
He's from-
small.
All right,
He's
so
from
Y'all
with that,
trying to tell
Colorado.
me? Y'all trying to tell me Cam could guard that? He's too little.
He's too small, man.
He-
If you're gonna have somebody small, I'd rather a tall, skinny person than a short, skinny person.
Go back to say this,
Common
Rob.
sense.
Cam
Rob.
not skinny though.
Rob, go back to say this. Travis J would fit perfectly right there at that star.
Yep,
I'm
6'2".
literally about to ask this question. So with that being said, right, who would y'all prefer to see in that defensive backfield? Like, because at this point, you got all the guns you need right now.
Travis J gotta play.
Who do you want to play?
I just know
Man.
Travis J gotta be on that field.
I
Travis
want
J.
Quez to play too.
One at a
Slusher's-
time. One at a time. One at a
One at
time.
a time, folks.
Slusher's bigger. I wish Slusher was playing, but everybody keeps saying Cam's been too small his whole life and he's been balling. So I don't trust him. And Coach Brown, Coach Brown trusts him. He's been balling for him since he was in high school. And everybody keeps saying Cam's too small. He's still making plays. So I can't knock him, dude, that's making plays. If he can get the job done, he can get the job done. But if they start exploiting that and that starts to be a problem, then Travis J or even Milner. Milner played well.
I wish they would have played
Jones?
him a little bit more.
He played a lot. He played a lot.
No, I'm
That's
saying
one of my- that's one of my
matchups.
sleepers.
I'm talking about
That's one of my-
matchups wise.
Because the start of the game, Breedlove was the nickel. And then when Travis got hurt, Breedlove went to corner and then Milner became a nickel.
All right, who's going next with the lineup in the backfield?
Bro, this
All right,
right, all
J-Dot,
right.
hold on, J-Dot, who did you have in the defensive backfield this week?
This week?
Yeah.
You probably got Trevor and Shiloh, Cooper, Cam, and I want to say Carter and Kermani got to go, back and forth and see who can stop Troy.
Okay.
I don't think one man's going to be able to do it. I think it's going to be a team effort. We're just going to have to keep throwing people at him.
That's a grown man, bro.
That's what you got to do. You got to throw people at him, just keep, jam them at the line, beat them, just keep beating them up, pretty much.
Go ahead, Jonas.
Man, yeah, I don't want to take Cam out because he's been playing good. Shiloh, Cam, Trevor, Omarion, and I don't know if Travis J. I guess the other cornerback would be. I'll put Travis at cornerback, bro.
You can do that too.
I'll put Travis at cornerback, bro.
Breezy.
If y'all gonna play zone, put him at cornerback.
I
All right.
probably ended up putting Jaquez at corner. I might put Shiloh in the star and put Travis J and Trevor Woods in the backfield.
Zion.
Okay, I'm gonna leave Woods and Shiloh back there. Cooper on one side and Carter and Komani on the other side. And at the star, I'm gonna put Travis J.
All right. So this is me. This is me speaking. Nobody else. Nothing I heard. This is me speaking, right? I think Trevor would start, but as the game go on, this is the lineup I'm going with. I'm going with Carter Stoudemire at one corner. I'm going Cooper at the other corner. I'm going Travis J, Quez, Shiloh.
Ooh, big lineup in the back.
Hey, listen, we coming to hit something this week. That's Trevor Woods. He's gonna start, and probably they won't start Travis J. But as this game go on, insert Travis J, insert Quez, and go Carter, Cooper, Quez, Shiloh. We good. You're gonna see some real impact plays made on that back end. I promise.
Rob, do they got the speed to keep up though on the outside
What you mean,
with that receiver that they said is really fast?
bro? Carter can run with him. Cooper, listen, we got the thing about it is we gonna have some range because Travis J, he got range at that safety.
All I'm saying is he's ready and he's in shape. That's all we gotta hope he's in shape because he looks fine, but he's just it's different from being in practice and in game.
What if they
The game shape is different.
What if they just bring him in for third downs? Are you
That's
cool with
fine.
that? That's what I'm saying. When I'm talking about this is like if we go to our nickel and dime package, this is what I want to see out there. You could bring in Trevor Woods first and second down, let him go. Honestly, what I really want to see them do with Trevor Woods is put him down in the box more. Put him down in the box and not have him be the deep safety.
They can't because they got Shiloh's in the box because Shiloh can cover.
Bring Roger Ward in.
He trying to get Trevor on the field any kind of way.
We got a whole lot of options for sure.
I know there's a lot. It's hard to take Trevor off the field right now. It's just really hard.
Because
Like,
he's
I
making
know.
plays.
Yeah, it's hard.
Am I nickel and dime package? I'm taking him off the field.
You can't
touchdown,
cover, bro.
It's cool. But
I agree with that. In obvious passing situations, take him off.
The touchdown that he gave up though, all you have to do is just. It's easy to say all you have to do when you're watching film, but once he knows there was no one backside, he just needed to shade, just keep going towards the stack side.
It
Of
looked
the
like
game.
Contain his man.
The man. It looked like they were
No, it
playing
wasn't
man.
man. It wasn't man. It was the same. It was zone, and it was the same thing you got to pick on.
he was
Like
a
a guy-
one high safety.
He's a one-night safety. He needed to just move over. He was literally like a step late.
Nah, dog. He was the only one
Hey.
back there, bro.
Yeah, he was a one-night safety. It was zone.
He was
You
2 steps from an
You
INT.
talking about on that little flea flicker pass shit?
No. The one.
Oh,
It was
I'm
like
talking about on that flea flicker. That was man to man. He let that dude run right past him. I said, look at Trevor, bro.
Hey, hold on. Let me address this. I have nothing against Trevor. I get tired of people thinking I got something against Trevor. I don't have nothing against him. I just don't like seeing Trevor Woods in coverage. That's all. If you talking about Trevor Woods coming down there and run support, give me Trevor Woods all day long. When it comes to coverage, that is my only downfall with Trevor.
He is a liability in coverage.
Like I'm just being honest. When you turn the film,
Oh, Beasley finally admitted it.
He did.
He
When you-
finally admitted it.
listen, when you and this is what
It
people
took
don't
two
understand.
receivers getting 130 yards for me to admit it.
Listen, this is what people don't understand with me when it comes to Trevor Woods. I'm sitting here and I'm breaking down this man in coverage. Overall, as a safety, he's solid, right? When it comes, Trevor Woods come down there to hit something, give me that all day long. I'm with it all day long. It's just in coverage, some way, somehow, somebody making a play, and he's always in the picture.
I feel like Shiloh and Trevor Woods too similar to be in the game at the same time.
But Shiloh can cover.
I agree with that.
Shiloh, you can put a guy, you can put Shiloh in man, and you don't have to worry about getting beat. He might give up a catch, but he's not going to get beat deep, or he's not going to give up a touchdown.
Yes, and that's the difference between Shiloh and Trevor, and that's what I've always said. What coverage are you talking about when you're talking about Trevor Woods and Shiloh in coverage? You talking man to man? It's Shiloh all day. Trevor, no sir, not happening.
Whoever said Shiloh can't cover, that's just a blatant lie.
DZ.
No, somebody in the chat.
Somebody in the chat. But
that's just a blatant lie.
Yeah, I just get tired of people taking this notion that I hate Trevor Woods. I don't hate Trevor Woods. It's just I do not like him in coverage situations, and he's the deep safety. I don't want to see that. If we're going to make somebody a deep safety and we need somebody to go get a ball, give me Roger Ward all freaking day long because I know he's going to go make the play. Hey, but for some
Rob.
reason, he's in the doghouse. He in the doghouse.
Hey, Rob. You know what you should do when you're breaking down film on tomorrow? Break down Roger Ward's film so people can see that he can cover.
Hey, we can do that. We can do it. I know what I'm getting with Roger Ward. I don't know why he's in the doghouse, but I'm telling you right now, when you guys see him on that field and he back there making plays, y'all gonna be like, dang man, why this dude ain't been playing?
He had to say something crazy to a coach or something.
He had to, bro.
I'm not gonna say that. All I can say is the reason why there's certain players that's not playing because they've been showing up too late to meetings. And y'all know how Coach Prime is with meetings.
Bro, but Coach Prime is all he doing is handicapping his team.
No,
doing
but
that.
if you look at it, he want them to go to the next level, and you can't be late to no meetings at the next level.
I get it, but then you gonna have Trevor back there giving up damn touchdowns like it ain't nothing.
Trevor gonna make plays too, so that's why it's like,
bro, that last interception was anybody could have made that, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying he made other plays besides that.
You gotta think about it. If you're a head coach, your rules are your rules. You can't. He been silent for being late. Like he's not gonna bend on nobody. So,
but how long? But how long y'all gonna? But how long y'all gonna keep Roger Ward on that bench though? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he needs to get in the game.
I don't know what's up with Roger.
If he's late, he's late. If you keep coming to meetings late, that's
Ain't no way you come to there and you come to Colorado with 1 year left and you ain't on the field, bro.
yeah.
Y'all don't
you-
understand what I'm
last year.
saying, bro. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying, bro. Roger Porter's too good to be sitting on that bench, bro, and watching Trevor Lawrence
he
getting
was an
tossed up.
All-American.
yeah.
Yes.
All-American.
But okay, you think that, right? I think he's a great player too. But if the thing is that he's late to meetings, I don't care if you're All-American first pick overall. You're not playing. That's how all coaches are like that. You can't be late to meetings. That's the one thing you can't be late to.
J-Dot, that's facts. But okay, he late for a meeting last week. All right, but this week he has to see the field, bro. Not just special teams, bro. We have to see that man in that backfield, bro.
Hey, if he's showing up in practice, because we don't know what's going on. But if he's showing up in practice, he's doing well in film study. And if you're a grad senior, he has nothing else to do. He can literally sit in the facility all day. What is he on?
Yeah,
Like one class?
They put freshman dude in over Roger Ward.
He's a grad senior, bro. He graduated already.
Exactly. There's no reason to be late. What do you have to do? You're not coming from another class.
That's facts.
There's no reason to be late. If you're a grad senior, you just show up. You could like Shiloh does. They say Shiloh don't leave the facility. He watches film all day.
But they said that over the summer break that all of the safeties were coming to the meetings when it wasn't even
Not all of them.
mandatory. When it wasn't
Not all of them.
mandatory.
Hey, hold on. Hey, D Will, how do I know somebody's late to a meeting? I know somebody that's in the building. I'm not saying the Pacific player. I didn't give you a Pacific player. I just said there's a couple players or a player that did not play because they was late to a meeting. I didn't give out no names, but there is actual factual truth behind one player that I know, and there's a couple players that didn't play because of late to a meeting.
Also, too, Neely said it. If you were watching the
He said already he was late.
I'm not gonna say the name, but he's probably not playing tomorrow. You don't be late to a Charles Kelly meeting.
I don't know. Hey, do I feel as though, and I don't want to pull the race card, but I feel as though Charles Kelly got like a special place in his heart for Trevor Woods. That's why he won't bench him.
No. He's playing well.
No.
He's playing well enough not to be benched.
Yeah, that's good.
Only thing everybody's not saying, bro, is you still got to realize there's a lot of politics that go into these games. You know what I'm saying? As well, these depth charts, bro. So that's the non-factor that we might not have the biggest idea on. Yeah, we recognize talent through the eye test. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like they can see or can determine he should be on the field. He should be on the field. He should be on the field. Yeah, true enough. But what goes into it, bro, just being from behind the scenes, bro, and being college fire, bro, it's a lot of politics, bro. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of politics.
And so, with that being said, just because it's Coach Prime and he get, it's a part of the game, bro. That's just what come with it in the college game. You know what I'm saying? And I can say from, when I came in, usually, bro, you don't always see the best players on the field, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You got seniors.
Yeah, it's just you got seniors. You got.
And Trevor been there his whole career, right? He been at Colorado his whole career. He a senior, ain't he?
It could be a multitude of things, bro. You got to think about it. It's like you got seniors. Then you got who the coaches. Coaches show favoritism. Who the favoritism is. You got study hard. You got to be on time for it. You got possibly missed classes. Maybe a failed drug test. I mean, whatever it could be, bro. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Rob or one of y'all might have because Rob got the inside man information. But beyond that, bro, it's a politic game at the same time, bro. So, like, I don't understand the backfield rotation. To me, it just make no sense at all, like how it's playing out. And it's like you still got Alto that's finna come back, and you got Smoke that maybe touched the ball once. You know what I'm saying? What was supposed to be the best back finna come back, and ain't nobody caught a rhythm yet. I just think it's a product of the coaches actually figuring out, and it's a politic, bro. It come with the business.
Okay, Law Dog, you said that. Would you start Trevor?
Right now, yeah, I have Trevor still starting, bro.
I got him
Trevor
too.
need to be in the box though.
Yeah,
for real. He don't need to be no free safety.
Like I said,
right now, but I only can say that, bro, because I haven't seen anybody else really though.
Exactly.
Like I can't say. You see what I'm saying? It's the reason he's starting. Just like when everybody was talking about why they started Hank, the true freshman. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't move BB over, or I think whoever y'all was calling for over, I think it had to be identifying a protection issue, or it had to be a snap issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause,
he
like,
probably got more connection with Shador as a
Law
well,
center.
dog,
no,
he was getting,
it's
he was
just
getting,
about identifying the front part. You know what I'm saying? Because center is a little harder, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's everything is based off the centers. Well, I know in our protections it's based off what the center calls. See what I'm saying? And then you got to snap the ball. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't at least identify the protections right and snap the ball, then we probably, you know what I'm saying, we got to go with who can, give us the best chance to, get you to the ball. So I don't know though, bro, but I know that's usually what plays a part in it.
Yeah, like you saying, like it could be a communication thing. Like you could be the best athlete on the field, but if you can't communicate to everybody around you, or you're not letting somebody know somebody's coming inside and that person's getting beat, but you're making your plays, that thing's in a fact. You can be the best athlete in the world, but if you don't communicate, you don't do your job, and you don't help everyone else do their job, it's different. I've seen the best players, dudes that should be like gonna win to the league, but they just can't read a playbook, or they can't figure out the playbook, or they can't figure out the scheme. Because it's weird because when you come from high school, everybody thinks like, oh, this dude was dope in high school. Like high school plays compared like to a defensive scheme in college is so much different. High school, you got like 6 defensive plays, man zone, and like a blitz.
It's
right?
not
That's
that
all
many
you gotta
calls.
know. There's like 50 calls in college.
hey, Law dog.
Yo,
Hey, with you being a fellow lineman and you played on the line, did you watch the first half with Hank? He was getting manhandled, bro.
I mean, he a true freshman though, bro. That's to be expected, bro, in the rivalry game. I mean,
Yeah.
I actually think he did good, bro, just to be a true freshman. The
No, he
ball
did good in the
movement,
second half. But
I mean,
I would have felt like BB should have been the starting center and Wiltie at his spot, bro.
okay, that's what I said. I said I answered to that when you know what I'm saying when I first came on, and I said
Mm,
it's a reason for that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And they didn't pull him in the second half. I mean, obviously they didn't make no adjustment on it, so they obviously felt he was doing fine. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. I don't know if Ball is he on the sideline or do he be up top?
I
Well, no,
think
Oh,
I think
Boyle's in the box.
in the box. So yeah, so he's seeing it from out top, bro. So if it was a major issue and he felt like okay, he's just not getting it done, bro, they would have pulled him. You know what I'm saying? They would have tried something else. So obviously, it worked. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a reason for that, bro. At this level, bro, I just seen the graphic, bro, where all these coaches is making 700K and above, bro. And I think the DCs make 1.2 million or something. So it's like they coaching for their job. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the country, coaches included, want to come to Colorado. So it's like you got to be on your P's and Q's every day. You know what I'm saying? So if he put a true freshman man and he banned on them like that, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to put a guy in the lineup and he let the team down or he be the reason. You know what I'm saying? Especially if
Yeah,
that's your call. You know what I'm saying?
you can't pull a guy. You can't pull a freshman at a half if he's getting beat like that. You got to let him finish it, and then after you talk about it, because if they pulled him, that's it. He's the rest of his season. He's gonna be thinking about, man, I messed up against Colorado State.
Nah, I don't even
He
think
got
it's
pulled.
bro. Like I say, you could actually pull them. You know what I'm saying? If need be, but what is your options behind it? So if you decide to let it ride, then it's like that mean whatever you got behind it is not. You know what I'm saying?
Also, too, I think Wiltie's hurt.
Yeah, he got to be. I
hey
mean,
Rob, I
even
ain't
I
gonna
don't even see why they don't rotate. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously linemen O-lines rotate. Like, they don't rotate anybody, so it got to be a dramatic drop off. Because I'm like, them guards is not that good, and they real small.
Hey
Like,
Rob, you can respond to the
yeah,
donate.
answer that
You
super
know,
chat, Rob.
Yeah, I was about to. I was just waiting for y'all to finish. So Lawrence RBE, shout out to Lawrence RBE, man. Appreciate the super chat. I do have a membership open for anybody. The membership just started today, and also got you can super chat now. So hey, the show going up, baby. Show going up. I heard 2 scenarios: USC dumping Lincoln Riley and coming for Prime with the bag. Schools are watching what Coach Prime's bringing to the table. An NFL team like ATL offers packages, deals, Shador, and Coach Prime. I'm gonna tell you right now, every school in America is watching Coach Prime, but I don't think Coach Prime would go to LA though.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We love Lincoln Riley and SC and LA, bro. He not going nowhere. We love him in South Central, bro. He's not going nowhere.
Hey, he's not lying. Lincoln Riley is the best thing that's happened to USC since Pete Carroll.
He's not going nowhere.
Hey, what up, Big LT? Talk to us.
Coach Prime already answered it and said that he does not want to coach in the NFL.
Yeah, it's over.
I think that sounds good right now though. Like let's just be honest, bro. Like I'm in Atlanta, bro. I mean, we got a quarterback, right? I'm like, he all right, but
no, I don't like Ritter, bro.
Right, but let me. I'm not even an Atlanta fan right now, bro. I'm Kansas City, right? You know what I'm saying? I played with Mahomes, so I was Kansas City before them. So, but my point is, right? If you got the number 1 pick, well, chances is, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If Shedeur gets drafted in Atlanta, bro, if I'm the Atlanta Falcons, I'm gonna try to make a run at prime. I just gotta, you know what I'm saying? If it fall like that,
so you gonna fire Arthur Smith?
Man, hell yeah. I'm gonna try to make that run. I'm gonna try to, like, you just gotta think about how it's gonna galvanize the city. Atlanta.
Try to get Sean Lewis too.
Yeah, a city like Atlanta, bro. You feel me? Shedeur and Coach Prime, bro. Bro, it'd be like Mike Vick. I don't know. You see, I don't know if none of y'all probably not from Atlanta, but Mike Vick was like must see TV, bro, down here, bro. Like church used to end early, bro, by Vick, bro. So I know Prime come with his son, bro. Then that'll be another story. You know what I'm saying?
You said church used to end early about Vick?
Man, church used to end early, but the pastor would be preaching and be like, listen, Mike Vick about to come on. I'm gonna wrap it up a little early.
That was before your time, bro.
Yeah, like
what you talking? I was 3, Joe.
No, Mike Vick. I'm telling you, it was a different time.
Yeah, bro. Church used to end early, but that'll be an all too awesome story, bro. I mean, why not, bro? Why not keep it going? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's far fetched to me, bro. But I'd love to see Atlanta take Shedeur anyway.
I don't think
I think Shedeur is gonna stay another year though.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about next year.
Sense.
I'm not talking about this year.
He's staying a year, but I don't think Coach Prime's coming out because, like you said, like his coaching doesn't work for grown men. Like, how do you tell a guy that's making, like $100 million to get off the field? You know what I mean?
Man, it's possible, bro.
Deion Sanders is not a liar, bro. That's one thing. He ain't finna lie, bro. He said he's not gonna coach the NFL. He's not gonna coach the NFL.
But you gotta keep the main thing right. The main thing right now, bro. You can't be addressing those type. Like, think about it, bro. Just 3 games ago, he was supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to win more than 3 games. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how the narrative just changed that fast, bro. So the hype train building, bro. They looking for the big letdown, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Oregon. They
looking for it.
Big OT, what's happening? Talk to us.
I don't even think that's a letdown.
Yeah, that's not a letdown if we lose to Oregon or to keep it a buck.
Yeah, but they gonna carry it like it's like that.
Big OT, talk to us. What's up, man? Big OT, if you talking, you on mute.
Sleep, Rob.
Yeah, he definitely sleep because he came out and came back up. So, Big LT, if you try to talk, you on mute, bro.
He got a phone call. Rob, when you have your phone, you don't do this show on you do it on a computer, huh?
Right now, I'm doing it off my phone.
So when you get a call, like how you jump back in, you just gotta wait.
No, you just as long as you reject the call, or I put my phone on do not disturb.
Okay.
If I'm doing it off my phone, most of the time I just put on do not disturb.
Yeah, because a lot of times when I'm talking, bro, I'll be talking, and I'm like, bro, why would they call as soon as I start? You know what I'm saying? Get into my take.
Yeah. So what I noticed, like when I do get a phone call and things like that, is that the screen will freeze and then start loading back up.
Okay.
So I don't know, it's weird.
Hey, Zion.
Part of this conversation, Rob.
What's good?
Hey, how you feel about Jordan Love, man?
Anytime.
Man, we could have won that game yesterday, bro. That shit
he missed Dobbs. If he would have hit Dobbs on that post, it would have been game. He missed Dobbs.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We lost by 1 point, bro.
What hurt?
Hey, Breezy, Miss Tanisha said thank you.
Nah, y'all talking about replacing Atlanta's quarterback. Atlanta's 2-0 right now.
Thank you, Mr.
talking about firing their coach and getting a new quarterback. They're 2-0.
I'm just saying on the
in a week.
That's not bad though. He's not bad.
Yeah, bro.
He's not bad.
Yeah, he like middle of the road, man. I don't want to wait 2 years, bro. If I could go get, you know what I'm saying? If I could go get that man, I'm gonna go get that man.
Okay, say y'all lose out. Y'all could get Caleb.
I'm cooled off Caleb, bro. I want 2.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. He be painting his nails, man.
Yeah, I want to, bro.
Everybody wants to.
That's
Too,
the
bro.
Hollywood.
Hey, y'all seen that interview after the game, bro? How he was just popping it, bro, so smooth, and how he showed up to the handshake, bro, and was kind of like looking
It was
Norvell in his
whatever.
face.
He was on whatever was going on.
Yeah,
Shador
bro.
was
He
with
was
it.
like, he ready to do work.
Nah,
He
y'all
like,
gotta
he can
see
box,
Cameron.
whatever.
Y'all gotta
Yeah,
see
that-
Cameron's breakdown of it. Cameron had me dying. Like he's like
I-
he got in his face and he was. But watching is what it is today. Cameron.
I seen this, Jay. That's why, you know what I'm saying. I thought the same thing, dog. Like, look at dude, bro. He turning it on, bro. Yeah, Brady Mo.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Coach Prime is a good coach for them players not to try to fight dude after he did Hunter like that.
I'd have whooped his ass, bro. I ain't, if I was his teammate.
Freaks on that boy.
Yeah. See, but
Travis J, and B Gant not playing. One of them should have stole. I know B Gant got a daughter. Travis J should have stole off on him.
Rob said they was looking for number one. They was looking for
They looking
somebody.
for number one, dog.
yeah,
Yeah, y'all
hey,
didn't see
number
that
one
in
was
the Wall
talking all game, bro.
They looking for
Yeah.
number one. I'm telling you, they looking for number one. Hey, but
I got a question though. Y'all think that damn, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on.
Huh?
Let me remember. I lost my train of thought. I was about to ask a question, and then I looked over my TV and saw something about the NFL, and then I lost my train of thought.
all right, so we got a question in the chat right now. What are y'all starting lineups on defense and offense for his Oregon game now that Travis is off? So
I
we
got a
one
hot
by
take.
one.
I got a hot take.
Go ahead.
So hey, I got another thing. So what was Carter's injury? Do you know, Rob?
Ankle.
Ankle. Okay, so with that, bro, I'm gonna let that True Fresh ride, bro, on that corner over there, bro. I'm gonna let Kamani go ahead and do his thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and feed him to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? He got to back up that rating at this point. It is what it is, bro. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and add to the story. You know what I'm saying? It's on everything on TV, everything on film. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him ride, bro, and see what he got. I mean, he can't do no worse than what them boys was doing.
Hey,
Anyway.
in 20 years, ain't no story ever gonna be like this.
Exactly.
Travis
So
Hunter getting taken out the game, man. This story getting crazy.
yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna let him ride, and then I'm gonna go with a heavy dose of Chick and Javon Antonio. But like I said, man, I still want to see a 2x2 set with a Javon Antonio on the slot with a Mikey Harrison on the other side, bro. And we could beat up them seams. But I know Shedeur can deliver it. You know what I'm saying? With an over and then a high post, like, bro. I know he can kill with both of them in the inside like that. You know, it could have given. We got all them small baby receivers. I mean, and then I say this, bro. What's 10 name? Weaver, bro. He played bigger than what he is, bro. Weaver seemed like he might be like a 6'2" receiver after he catch the ball, bro. He got some
He's
go,
6'1"
bro.
and 3/4 though, so he damn near is 6'2".
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It feel like he playing bigger than everybody else because, like, even when Jimmy get tackled and catch the ball, I'm like, bro, Jimmy really little, bro. I know he was small, bro, but I'm like, man, he kind of tiny in a way, bro. He still got what he got, bro. But I love to see that, bro. That's what I would add to it, bro. Javon Antonio in the inside with a little bit more Jimmy on the outside, and a couple deep posts and go balls, bro, just to open it up. And I go 2x2 with a back, bro. I have Jimmy. I have this is just a switch up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had Jimmy on the outside, Weaver on the outside, Tony on the inside, and Mikey in the other slot, bro.
I like that. I wouldn't mind seeing them double stack with Javon and Horn and then Mikey and Weaver. I wouldn't mind seeing a double stack.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I'm having some Jimmy come out the backfield a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Who you got on defense? Because the question was who you got starting on offense and defense. So who you want to see on defense?
Is it? Oh, for me, bro. I'm keeping Cooper in, and I'm just adding one. One, you up, bro? You up, one? Carter, get man, stay hot, Carter. Breed Love.
You barbecue.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and get on the grill, baby.
You barbecue.
Got nothing
He
for
gonna see
you.
that
Put
field.
that boy
I
on special
hope y'all know
teams.
that.
Who, Breed Love?
Hey,
Breed
Love
Love gonna see
Gartez
that
Johnson is over with. It's
Hey,
over
man,
with.
listen, bro. Breed Love would be the reason, bro. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this and I'll be done. Hey, I thought it was just me, like with Breed Love, bro. But everything I don't watch, bro, everybody agree, bro. It's not like a consensus. Like I just got to think, like, you know what I'm saying? Because how Rob becoming that Breed Love is kind of crazy, but everybody see it.
I've been telling you,
Everybody see it,
dog.
bro. Rob be like, shake my hand, bro. Shake my hand.
Not like was it Rico goes? I think he said something about Breedlove.
Hey, hey, Lawrence, if you in the chat, hey, shake my hand, baby.
Bro, y'all remember old school talking about, oh, he got speed. That speed don't. That 4-3 speed don't mean nothing. You can't cover.
Hey, listen, it's been real, man. The dogs are back, man. Shake my hand, man. Appreciate all the hard work you done. Appreciate you. Dogs are back. That's
Hit that
exactly how the
button.
conversation gonna go. I promise you. But that's just me. But who up next? Hey, Big LT, are you good? All right, he's still on mute. All right, who want to go next?
I just agree with what Law Dog said.
My bad, bro.
Oh,
My bad, y'all, man. I've been at work. I'm at work right now. It's a little loud in the background.
yeah, you echoing like crazy.
Oh, still is that going? Okay, I'll jump on later, fam.
Okay. Let's
Go ahead, Beezy, bro.
Hello? Yeah, I was just gonna say I agree with what Law Dog said. Really, everything what Law Dog said. Because I forgot Javon Antonio coming back.
Yeah, he'll be ready to go this week.
Yeah.
Who you got, Jonas?
I really wide receivers. You're gonna do a Zay, you're gonna do Jimmy, Chick, Javon, that's 4. You're gonna do Mikey, tight end, running back. I would start Savion over Dylan, me personally. Defense, we got Coop, we got Trevor, we got Shiloh, we got Cam, and fuck. Number 1.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this sleeper pick out for wide receiver, Willie Gaines.
You got to get out there and prove it.
That SRT look a little regular now, fool.
He too small, bro. Especially you gonna have Jimmy in the game too.
I think he need a red shirt and have a surgery on his knee because it don't look like he got that same burn he used to have.
Who?
SRT. Looking like a regular Dodge.
Hey, you got Willie messed up, man.
Hey, Zion or J-Dot, whichever one of y'all two want to answer offense, defense.
You got Willie messed up.
Willie off that gas.
J-Dot, I'll go offense, you go defense. Cool?
Yeah, I'm a defensive person anyway.
Okay, offense. I'm going to start on the line. I'm going to do Tank. I'm going to do McCrimmon, but even though he's not going to start. Van Wells, BB, Washington. On the receivers, I'm going to do Weaver, Jimmy, Javon. I can't go 4. The tight end, Mikey Harrison, and starting running back. If Alto is healthy, 22. Okay. If not, Dylan.
Okay. J-Dot, you up on D?
All right, defense. Go JD, McLeonard Payne, Amari, and to start the game, D-Mac. But I want a heavy dose of rotation there with Tosh. Them two should be the only ones that line it up on that spot, I feel like. And then the only two that should be lining up is JD, Kyrie, and D. And then the linebackers, hopefully B. Gant's healthy. You want B. Gant and Juju. If not, I want to go with JB and Juju. Yeah. I feel like JB's a little faster, a little bit more. JB finds the ball. And that's what you want in a linebacker, just someone to find the ball. And then the secondary, Shiloh, Trevor, Cam, Cooper. I want Kamani to go. Just let him loose.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna answer the super chat, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna answer the super chat, then I'm gonna come back to this to the previous question. I know Breedlove was barbecue prime, chewed him out, and no hugging, but Jimmy was chewed out and it was all hugs. How you fix the crossing routes? Anybody want to answer that? Y'all can.
The
And I'm gonna get
crossing
into it.
routes.
Yeah.
All right, so when you run a crossing route, those routes were less than 5 yards. You can literally knock the man out that's coming across the middle if you want because it's under 5 yards. What you're supposed to do on that, you're not supposed to let inside release. But the guy does get a release. Our linebackers weren't checking that guy coming across the middle. You're never supposed to let a guy free release under 5 yards across the middle. You need to shoulder check him, put a hand on him. You can do anything you want. You can damn near tackle him because he's under 5 yards. But you just can't let people run free. So then what they were doing is they were lining him up in the slot, so you got a free release. But those linebackers got to at least give some type of check on him.
To that, J-Dot, there's one play that I'm gonna clip it up from off Well Off, right? Where it shows exactly the technique of what you should do. And it's Travis Hunter on 14, where he lines up inside and forces 14 to go outside. And that's all.
He made him go all the way around him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is make him go. You gotta disrupt the timing.
That's it. Like if you go and just line up inside to force the receiver, they got to go outside. That's going to buy you more time for our passers to get there. That's going to throw out the timing for any inside route. But we're not even lining up inside. We're just giving people free releases to get there. That's going to throw out the timing for any inside route. But we're not even lining up inside. We're just giving. Who's talking? Who's just talking?
No, that's your echo.
That was from Eva.
Okay.
Or echoing.
All right, let me go back to that question.
Oh, I do remember what I was gonna say. Y'all think that some of them Texas defensive linemen that are not playing might leave since Coach Prime and Steve Sarkisian are kind of close?
Everybody in the nation that's not playing is gearing up to at least visit.
Yep.
Yeah.
The transfer portal gonna be stacked too next year. A lot of players aren't playing.
DeAndre's best friends with his wife.
I would say this. Go ahead.
Now they were watching the game together. Steve Sarkisian watched the end of the game with them. So I'm wondering, you got them linemen that are just sitting on the bench,
Start connecting them dots, baby.
Yeah.
That Texas connection.
Can I ask the question?
Yes.
I'm wondering, I have questions. I feel like during the CSU game that nobody had Travis Hunter's back when he was hit but Shedeur. Coach Prime didn't seem to head out to the refs or say anything, not even when Shedeur was hit. I just got that left a bad taste in my mouth. And Coach didn't even mention the dirty plays of the team or anything at his press conference. It really left a bad taste in my mouth. I want to hear what you guys think.
Because you know what it is. We all know what it is. I'm sure they're going to file a petition or something.
So I actually talked about this matter. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. By the way, sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'll
okay.
talk about it right now. You're fine.
I'm sorry I missed it, but it's just been bugging me.
No, you're fine. And this is one of the things that I mentioned too. Was why was Shedeur's son is the only person that came to Travis' aid when there was
yes.
You got Shedeur literally almost got hit in the backfield, and he was the first person to be over there with Travis on a play that was 40 yards down the field.
Yes.
It was eye-popping, right? It was. Now I would say the other player that was off the bench was B. Gant. B. Gant was the first person hey, they got there. And then we had a strength and conditioning coach that really got it, that was trying to go at, number 11. It was really eye-opening. I would say it was really eye-opening because for Travis Hunter to be one of, the top players on the team.
Exactly. It just kind of fell flat to me. It really did. And I'm just where are his teammates? Nobody, I just, like I said, it just left a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm just I really, that's Shedeur, that's his brother.
Yeah.
And and he responded accordingly, in my opinion. But I'm just a little disappointed. I really am.
Now, the reason why Coach Prime didn't address it he didn't want people to take that narrative and run with that narrative after the game and take the focus off Colorado. So that's why he kind of like brushed it away and really didn't talk about it, because he didn't want people to change the narrative of what his team did, what they accomplished, the adversity that they faced, and overcoming all of those things. So that's why Coach Prime's always been that way. When it comes to like certain things, Coach Prime, he won't address things like that. Once before the game, he'll address certain things, but once the game ends, he pretty much try to sway away from it so it keeps attention on his team. Because you got to talk about Colorado. And so
Yeah,
for
but
him,
no consequences. Anybody can just come in and do dirty plays and beat up on the team and crickets.
yeah,
I mean, it was a
I,
dirty game, period. I mean, you listen to the sports shows today, everybody is talking about it. All the sports writers are writing about it. Jay Norvell tried to make peace after the game and then turned around and threw coach and the team under the bus at his next press conference. I just, no consequences. That's what
I
it
mean,
shows me. Anybody can come in and try to take out your star players and nothing. I'm sorry. It
no, yeah,
just
and
left a nasty taste. Nothing. I don't feel like they're protected.
I totally agree with you 100%, right? What's one way you can beat Colorado? You're going to have to take out their star players, right? And that was something that was coached into them players. Them players did not have a mindset to go out and do something like that. That was legit coaching to those players. And those are the
Oh,
things that, yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. Headhunters. And you
yeah,
see Coach Novell, he wasn't even upset
nope.
about all those penalties. The player didn't give a shit. I mean, it was just bad all the way around, and I didn't think the Buffs, uh, they didn't react accordingly to me.
Actually,
Not. I
I'll
think
take,
this is what it is.
okay.
Be honest. Coach Prime knows the next two games are the most important games of the season. Before that game, there was a speech. I'm pretty sure that we did not see, talking about, out of his words, don't get in no bull jump because you know what's about to happen. Because if you think about it, somebody runs over there, they get ejected, they're out the next game. Somebody does a retaliation hit, they're out the next game. If they get a targeting, they're out the next game. So as much as you want to protect your brother, you do it with getting the win. Because if that's a national championship game, it might be a little different. There would have been a fight. But they knew coming into this game, Coach Prime gave them that speech, like, you know what's going to happen. You know what they're going to try to do. Protect yourself. Get out of the game healthy. Don't do anything dumb. I'll take care of it later. That's what the speech was probably given to them.
And I understand that completely. I understand exactly what you're saying. So I understand why the other players did not engage in anything and why Shador was stopped. But who was going to throw Coach Prime out if he decided to protest to the refs or say something at the press conference? Late hit on your son, knocked out your other alleged son, and nothing. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And like I said, it just didn't go down right with me. I'm still going to support my Buffs, but I just, like I said, hugely disappointed. And that's my opinion.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Also, too, I feel like, too, if they started doing stuff back, then Coach Prime's team gets the narrative, oh, they're just thugs or hoods. Like, you know what they want to do to this team. And
Absolutely.
Coach Prime's not going to let it happen.
Well,
I get that.
the minute, like, if we would have retaliated or did anything, they would have ejected our players.
I understand. I said I understood that the speech before and keeping the players, protected because we need them down the road. I totally get that. My question is the coach who was going to throw Coach Prime out if he decided to, pull the coattails of the refs about the late hits and stuff. What would it have hurt if he said after the game at his press conference, it was a dirty game. I feel like some of my star players were targeted, etc., etc. I'm just saying no consequences. You understand what I'm saying? Next game, somebody else, Oregon, can go out and do the same thing, try to take out Shador, try to take out somebody else, because there were no consequences to what happened at this game. Not even from Coach Prime. He's the top.
I would add something to that point. If you go back and watch the Nebraska game, that was already starting to happen. CSU just took it to another level.
I don't think Oregon is gonna get coached like that though.
That's
I feel
why
like they have athletes, better
that's why
athletes than that.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
I be telling y'all, just like they not ready for the physicality. It's like other teams see them as soft.
But
they don't be ready for
look
the
how
you got a point. You got a point, Rob. And you just opened my eyes to that. Jay Norvell is like a shade tree mechanic. He's trying to save his job. I get that. He is desperate right now, but it was still a dirty game. And you're right. The coach of Oregon has more scruples, and I doubt that they would do the same thing.
Their AD would fire him. Like, Oregon don't play that.
So yeah, I get that. I get that. But
I get everybody's point with the one fight we all fight, but we gotta look at the big picture. It's a long season, and can we really afford to lose more players? Like if y'all
to that bottom team too.
If y'all actually seen the injury list, we can't be affording to keep losing more and more players, especially on a suspension because of something silly, that we can control. So it's tough, right? Because we all in that situation want to step up and we want to make sure that we protect our teammates. But then we get to this point now of like, hey, we get to the real nitty gritty of our schedule. Well, we need everybody we can have. And we can't just afford people to be getting injected out of the game. Because in true honesty, if we really look back at that game, we should have had DeMarc Kennedy should have been ejected, right? 13, number 1, number 11. Like, there should have been at least 5 people ejected out of that game.
Okay, you feel like
that? I don't know about DeMoy. DeMoy retaliated. He didn't throw the first punch.
Yeah, I know he didn't throw the first punch, but
both of them should have been ejected because they both threw a punch. But I know what you mean. I've been in a game where literally our running back knocked out the defensive end on national television, and we all are fighting in the middle of the field. And half of our team got suspended for like 4 games, and that cost us the season. Everybody remember that when LeGarrette Blount punched defensive end from Boise, and we literally lost Blount, was solely for 2 games. Like, you can't, as much as you want, you got to let your emotions, hold your emotions back. We'll take care of it another way.
And I think that the Buffs did a good job of that. I do. I have no problem with how they contain themselves. But my point is the Coach Prime. They wasn't going to eject Coach Prime if he says something after the game about the dirty play. Just something. I just wanted to hear something, some acknowledgement that this wasn't your run-of-the-mill game. They were out to hurt Travis and hurt Shador. And I think Coach Prime should have acknowledged that. And that's just my opinion. But I'm going to still support my Buffs.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show.
Of course.
Ms. D,
Rob, I've been following you for a while.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I try to bring different perspectives to the channel. A lot of people come up here and voice their opinions. That's what this show is about. I don't want this show to just be about me. I want this show to be about the people, talking football, talking anything, what we see, and, express your concerns. That's what I'm here for. And so I always want to give my platform, for people to be available to do that. So I definitely appreciate you like no other.
Thank you, everybody, for your input. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Miss D Goddess, talk to us.
Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good, good. So I want to come from the perspective of administration because that's kind of sort of my labor at the moment, so that everyone can understand. There is protocol. Coaches may not come out and say anything, but the AD, Coach Prime, is not over the football program. Rick George is. So, also along with that, they also have public relations that is also advising them how to go about and how to handle this publicly. And prior to that, if you all look at the melee that happened in the middle of the field, I saw at least three of our team members who were ready on go. I saw Smoke, I saw Willie Gaines, and I saw, I think, Bishop. And if you didn't see certain players, and Coach Prime know that his players more than we do. We're kind of on the outside looking in. He know who his hot heads are. He know who he couldn't afford to put in the game that night because it would have been way more penalties or just cancel the game all. He know he has what he considers dogs and who will not tolerate certain things. But like I said in the chat, there was too much to lose. And we have to be able to, not only ourselves, but teach our young men who are in competitive sports. Sometimes you're going to have to just continue to compete even though you're in the middle of the bull jump, like Coach
Preach.
Prime says. And he's a spiritual man. So I want to say this to our believers that are listening, because some of us have never heard this term, but I heard a pastor say one time, Jesus was meek, but he wasn't weak. And we have to learn how to coach our children to assert themselves. Still keep our young men right now to keep their masculinity. Don't let nobody think they soft just because they have a coach that's highly spiritual, just because everyone else knows they operate on core values and principles, because they know those boys are talented. They are extremely talented, but their competitors are going to come for their what they call lack of masculinity to see if they really got it. They know Shedeur has it. He's not afraid of any of them. But what about the rest of the team? And like the sister said before, she's like, no one came to Travis's defense. However, if you didn't see no one come to Travis's defense, that's because they were told not to. They were held back, because that's not a natural thing not to show up for your brother or your sister. And the other part of that, it could be a little bit of animosity going on in the team. But I don't think they would really not show up, because they would have had to shut the team down. It was televised. Everybody would have had to go their separate ways. That would have been a huge disaster, not only on Coach Prime, but that school. You have to think about not only ourselves at the moment, but the domino effect and everybody that's attached to what we have going on. You know, it's not about Coach Prime. He has a whole legacy. Yes, he does. And so does Shedeur. This, like I said, it's too much involved for anybody to run out on that field. Shedeur did what he had to do. He's the leader of the team. He made the statement that night when he got up in his face. And I'm pretty sure he said some choice words to him. Coach, I can promise you, Coach Prime, Rick George, and the administration and PR, they are dealing with this. And as a parent, and I'm coming to you all from a parent's perspective, I have two sons who competed all their life and in college. The job or the responsibility of us, you know, we don't send our children to college and forget about them. Trust and believe there are parents, along with celebrities, as we can see, that are standing up for Travis. But there are parents that are contacting Colorado as well as Colorado State. And there is motion being taken. We just don't know about it, but we will see it in the documentary and we will probably hear about it. So I would ask us to not, cast Coach Prime in the fire right now, because he has to move accordingly. You know, he took a hard hit from us leaving Jackson, not me, but, the community at large. Let's not do that to him again.
Facts.
Yeah, that's good. That was well said.
Appreciate that. You always come on and you always give them blessings. You
Good
always come on and
knowledge.
give us their blessings. I appreciate it.
I was thinking the same thing, because the NCAA can't suspend the player. Only people that can suspend the player is the school.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good
And
thing,
that's why I say
perfect.
you have to act. the community like this, they're speaking up. And until we stand up, you have to demand that coach be let go or fired, because that's unacceptable. Not only did he condone the targeting or the head hunting, but the way he is leading those young men, some of them are maybe going into the NFL, or he is putting their NFL opportunities on the line. What good NFL team or general manager is going to want somebody like that? We're looking at character now. We're looking at someone who may want to be sponsored by an agent. I wouldn't want to sponsor none of them, and I'm in talent acquisition. I have to look at it a different way. So I'm not going to attach my brand to somebody who can't control themselves, who have a very dark or spotty past. So number 11, his fate may not have come to him that night, but trust me, he has it coming to him. He may be somebody's janitor in 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
A drunken boulder.
And what I would say back, the PRs definitely told, number 11 to turn them comments off on his social media page. Like, they already directed some of these players because they ain't stupid. Like, the PR at these colleges are not stupid. They see what's coming before you can see what's coming, just based upon the game. So the PR definitely have that conversation with CSU. Like, hey, I need y'all to turn your comments off, because y'all gonna get some messages. Because everybody in America has seen it, and they see how word is going and how it's going to blow up. So the PRs are definitely talking to both of these teams for sure.
Yeah, what 25, 22, 23-year-old college kid has his Instagram notifications turned off? Like, come on now.
It's PR, but hey, we got Coach Dre in the building.
Blackburn didn't turn his comments off.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Coach Dre, talk to us.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I mean, D Goddess gave y'all a lot of points. She made a lot of great insight. Again, I told y'all yesterday, either you coaching it or you condoning it. And what I mean by that is, I'm pretty sure in the pregame speech, the coach said, if one of y'all get a 15-yard penalty, I'll take that. So 11, he went out there with the intentions of, okay, coach said he'll take this 15. So we'll take it. Again, she's right. You gotta play the right cards. If you don't play your cards right, you can put yourself in a bad situation. Right now, everybody in the world wants a piece of Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the world wants a piece of Colorado, and that's because of what you doing. And like he say, he ain't selling nothing. He's telling you the truth. Sometimes the truth can hurt. Sometimes the truth can set you free. Sometimes the truth can just be what it is. It can stand on its own. My mama told me one day the truth and the lie went swimming. The truth, the lie stole the truth clothes and went to town. And before the truth will put on the lie clothes, I'll just stand to be the naked truth. You understand me? So we just gotta go with what it is. Colorado State, I told you they might not win another game. 8 can't play. He can't play next game. He can't play at all because that was in overtime. So he got to sit the whole next game. That's their best player on defense. So he can't play. But we just got to move on to Oregon. We got to figure out what we going. Like I say, we got to figure out what we gonna do because for the next 3 weeks, because Travis is not gonna play.
Coach Dre, what do you want to see? What do you want to see out there on the defense?
I want to go with the freshman. I don't saw him play up close and personal. I believe in the freshman. He's a real dog. He got that in him. I want to see him. I done seen enough of Breedlove. I don't want to see that again this week. I've seen enough of Breedlove. I do not want to see that again this week. So I'm going out there with the freshman because at the end of the day, if I lose with the freshman, I can live with that. I can't live with getting beat with Breedlove out there. I just can't. I hope Carter Stoudemire can go. What's the situation on Vito?
He should be ready to go. I mean, he should be dressing this week. Vito should be pretty much all our defensive backs should be dressing outside of Travis, and then Solomon. Outside of that, everybody else should be good to go.
Travis J.
Travis J should be good to go.
If Travis J is good to go, Woods need to come over here and sit with us.
B Gant should be ready to go. It's gonna be interesting how they use B Gant. I'm waiting to see. B Gant is one of them people that you can safety, linebacker, you can do anything. So
And then we got to blitz. We're gonna have to blitz a little more this week. We're gonna have to take some. We're gonna have to take some chances. We're gonna have to take some chances with a few blitzes. I think we can't just sit back and let Bo Nix just sit back there and try to pick us apart with what we got in the secondary. We got to take some chances, and that's when I will use guys like Bentley on certain plays. Because that's the only time I'm putting Bentley in the game, and I'm just being honest.
yeah, I would say this, right? Because I see people talking about the Breedlove versus Cormani, right? Cormani is going to do everything Coach Prime tells him to do. You know how many times that Coach Prime told Breedlove to do something, and he still can't figure out how to guard the inside, to play the inside, and make the man go outside? Where you got help at? Where you got the sideline plus another defender back there? Come on, man. We like when you start talking about things, man. I'm pretty talking about if you go watch film, you really break down things. You will start to understand why Coach Prime be getting mad at Breedlove and why he got on Breedlove, right? And he didn't give him more love. But, you know, he gave love to Jimmy. Yeah, we all seen it, right? We all seen it. But right now, there's something going on with Jimmy Horn, right? So we going to find out. That's what I'm going to say on that part. But I would say to y'all, Cormani's going to go out there and do everything that he's learned and he's taught. And I do expect Cormani to be playing this week. Just saying. Tom Rose.
So you want him to give somebody a hug every time they do something bad?
Hey.
Come on, bro.
Give who a hug? Give who a hug every time they do something bad?
That's basically what they're implying.
Yeah, so in the comments, people, you know, somebody had mentioned, you know, how Coach Prime gave Jimmy a hug, you know, after he dropped the pass. But when Breedlove missed that assignment and gave the touchdown, Coach Prime just got on him and didn't give him no hug.
The point is, if this is what I want to let people in on. If you think everybody get coached the same, you thinking a bigger lie than you can tell, because they're not.
Yeah.
At receiver, sometimes you get in your own way when you drop a pass instead of moving on. And so what I'm thinking Coach Prime did was he just said, Jimmy, just forget about that one. Like Rob said, we're not gonna talk about dog got something going on, and folk. I mean, some people in Florida and stuff, they know what's going on, and so it's a little different. Breedlove, we tell you this in practice. I'm pretty sure Prime had probably done told him on the sideline a couple of times. Like, how many? I mean, I don't know what y'all want as a coach. That's just frustrating.
Hey, Jay, I don't even mean to cut you off right now. This man has said it so many times or well off. I don't understand how y'all can't get the message.
Why y'all think Nico Reed left? Why y'all think Nico Reed left? Everybody's not. I just told y'all, everybody can't handle the truth, and Coach Prime gonna tell you the truth. So he told you Travis ain't played it down over here, and he the best corner, or I up and haul ass. That's not what it should have motivated you to do, is say there's no way that I got Kelly over here, I got Danzy over here coaching me, and I'm not and this man ain't got none of that assistance that I've been getting and getting reps, and he come over here and he's just doing what he's told. But that's just basic football, bro. If you've been playing cover 2 man if you've been playing DB, you should know that. You should that's just basic defense. So at the end of the day, right now with him, I like Breedlove, but right now you can't go play right now for me. You couldn't play for me because I'm going with Cormani. I got to at least give him a chance.
Cover 2 man is the easiest thing to play as a corner because you know where the help is. That's why I don't get how you let him just be released inside all day long. You know where the help is. It's over the top in the boundary. I just didn't get it.
Man, you got to challenge that quarterback. Like, that's why I didn't understand. Like, make them throw into that cover 2, right? Make that quarterback prove that he can make that throw consistently for us to change. All we ask you to do is stop the man from going to the middle. Get up there and jam him, play the inside. Just play the inside release. Force him to go outside. That's all we asking. You doing that just buys us an extra second or two for our defensive line to get there. Because if they get the ball in 2 seconds, right, what's one thing you can change on it, right? We say we got to put pressure, but really, our DBs got to be the ones that step up to help us get pressure. Go ahead, Jay.
Facts. You gotta that when you getting the ball out that fast, that's why he has to do what he has to do, because now you're giving the quarterback the pre-snap read. Oh, he's head up, or he's gonna, or I can see my receiver can get inside. I got a pre-snap read to know I can get rid of the ball before your defensive lineman can get here. So that's why you have to be on the inside. You got to be there. So now my pre-snap read is I got to get the ball and I got to go through my progressions. Now they give my defensive line time to get there. But if I got my pre-snap read, I don't have to do that.
Hey, let me ask Dre something, man.
Go ahead, Papa.
Hey, so you've been the coach, and I hear Coach Kelly, and I heard Prime and a few other coaches on the team say this. They calling the right calls, but the player's not executing. As a coach, would you keep that player on the field?
Will I do what with him?
Would you keep him on the field?
Hell no.
I don't understand. Like that shit blowing.
But my thing is, that's why I say either Kamani isn't healthy like Prime feel, or he didn't want to put him in that spot. Because as a coach, with freshmen, it's about the psyche. And with a big-time freshman like Kamani McClain, let's just imagine he goes out here and he blows this Colorado State game for us. Not just off of just pure, they make a play. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now this kid, you get what I'm saying? You don't want to blow this kid's psyche. And I'm giving you every chance, because all it is, Bree Love, is that you letting the man get inside. That's all it. Bree Love, hey, bro, you can't let him get inside. We're playing cover 2 man. We got to play cover 2 man across the board because there's no more Travis, so we got to play cover 2 man across the board. But after a while, bro, it just gets.
That's what I'm asking you as a coach. Like, and I heard him say that like 2 games in a row. They calling the right calls, but the players not.
Oh, Prime telling you, Coach Kelly's calling the masterful game. He's scheming this thing up correctly. Y'all, it's just people not doing their job, or you trying to play superhero ball.
So my question with you as a coach is, why is he on the field?
Bro, I can't. Yeah, somebody would have to explain that to me. If I'm a parent of a kid, now this is just in high school, because in college I know how it go. But in high school, if I'm a parent of a kid that's behind a kid that's doing this, and that's what you telling me, you got to explain to me why my child not getting the opportunity to play, because that just don't make no sense.
That's facts.
That just don't make no sense.
Can I jump in?
Go ahead.
Now I understand about Kamani not being ready, but now you're gonna put him against Oregon and not CSU. And Bree Love was out of transfer portal out of Ole Miss. He was in there for a reason. Now if Kamani ain't better than Bree Love, then we got a bigger problem.
So I would say this.
What you mean? Hold on, Rob. What you mean by that? Explain yourself. What you mean? You would rather him get the. I think this was the plan. This was the plan going into the game, that Kamani would get more work, because in the first half, we were supposed to be up by about 20, right? That's why I think the plan was for him to get the work to get ready for Oregon. But the plan didn't go as suited. Then Travis gets hurt, so now our best corner is Cooper.
I'm with that.
Kamara, Stoudemire not ready. All we got is him and Bree Love. I don't think he's 100%. I'm only speculating. I don't know that for sure.
No, I agree with that if he was hurt or something else. But now we're going against Oregon, and now we're gonna put him on really on the full stage.
We're gonna put him on the full stage. But let's ask ourselves a question: do they have a 14?
But that's the narrative we're talking right now.
On their team? Do Oregon got a 14 on their team?
They got a good receiver, but not as good as Oregon.
I'm
Okay.
asking you is, do they have a 14 on their team? Do they have a
Nah,
Horton on their team? No.
they
That's
got
what
a good receiver, but Horton's a first round pick.
Right.
okay. So what I'm telling you is, again, we're gonna have to play. To me, we might have to come out of that cover 2 shell.
Exactly. I'm with you. No, I'm with you. I'm just saying.
I want to play the 4-2-5. I want to play the 4-2-5. I want to play the 4-2-5. Woods got, but for me to play the 4-2-5, Woods got to come off the field.
I hear you.
You're gonna need more athletes against Oregon. You're just gonna have to play athlete on athlete.
So go ahead.
I'm agreeing with y'all because I know we call him barbecue, but he was straight smoked chicken on Saturday, bro. You couldn't stop that. How many times they don't do that crossing route? And we couldn't stop it. That just told me.
I told these guys, well, Breezy, last week that Shiloh was covering, he was making it look good. But that's because, to me, that was a form of the 4-2-5 that I want to see, is that with Shiloh always being the come down safety. But now I don't trust Woods. But that's why, to me, or Cam goes to that spot of if Slusher was healthy, Slusher stay at the star. Cam goes to Woods spot, and then Shiloh stay where he at. You get what I'm saying? So that's what. So that's what I got.
That would work.
You get what I'm saying? Like you got to know how to scheme it. You gotta out. Trevor Woods, he's a good player. I just don't think he's a great athlete for kids with speed.
I think we got to address them linebackers too, man. That's just my opinion as well.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to address them. But who we got besides Juju? If Juju Smith went there, bro, we'd be fucked right now. I'm just being honest.
No. I'm with you 100%. I leave Juju out of that one, but the rest of them right now,
And I feel like we should give Brown a shot. They ain't gave Brown no shot. I think they need to give Jeremiah Brown a shot.
Or Demoy, just let Demoy go.
Or let them. I want to see Demoy Kennedy. I thought something might have been wrong with him. He might still be hurt. You get what I'm saying? I thought he might still be hurt.
There's no way you can be productive at Bama. There's no way you can be productive and starting at Bama and all of Bama mad that you're leaving and not play here.
Ham not doing nothing. He looking about bad as
tackles, but he's not in the right spot.
He looking about bad as Bentley looked the week before. So
Juju had what, almost 20 tackles?
And what I'm telling you is Juju was how many weeks Juju been there?
He came to like the weekend before TCU, so what?
4 months
now?
Yep.
Yeah, a month.
So that lets you know it's not the scheme, it's not the coaching. That tells you all you need to know about them coaches. That tells you everything you need to know about coaching. When a guy that's only been in the building a month can come in, learn this scheme, and go out there and execute, that means that's coaching. He bought into what we doing. The rest of y'all guys, I don't know what y'all doing, and that's just being honest.
That's why Coach Prime keeps saying.
Juju didn't come from Tennessee though. In Tennessee, I think Charles Kelly was at Tennessee, and they still run the same defense. So all you have to do is learn the new terms. Yeah, that's why Amari picked it up so quick too.
Amari McNeil should be playing more. I'm just being honest. He should be playing more.
Dude, when his weight gets up, like one more year in the weight program, he's gonna be a monster next year.
He should be playing. And I'm just ready for them to take these handcuffs off everybody, man. Just take them off and just let it ride. You either got it or you don't, and we gonna find out.
When him and Bishop are in there together, they get a lot of push.
Like it's just time.
Well, we definitely ain't got time to put the handcuffs. We got to take them off this week.
Yes,
we got to take them off this week. We got to take them off. We can't. We got to put all the cards on the table this week. Because Oregon beat them.
Hold on. Hey, Gifting Gaming. I need you to tune into the show tomorrow when we break down film. Because no.
What are you talking about?
He said it's mind blowing how often y'all blame Trevor Woods. The kid had 2 picks in the end zone and saved these games for his bro. Go ahead.
Hey,
I'm gonna
bro,
let you.
tell him to get on. Tell him to get on the live, bro, because I want him to explain that. I will sit here and listen to him explain to me why we blaming Trevor Woods, how he's not blaming Trevor Woods. I'm not saying that we blaming him for the cover cover 2 stuff. No, we're not blaming him for that. I'm blaming Breed Lover. We talking about them slants and all that other stuff that he be getting beat on and missing tackles. He been doing that since last year. So let's stop acting like he became like he's some tackling machine, bro. Like y'all stop doing like y'all. I know we want to be objective, and I know what people think. Oh, y'all trying to pick on the little white guy. We're not. I think he's a good ball player, but for that defense, he cannot play. You're putting him in a disadvantage. If that's the case, he need to come down and play in the box. But he doesn't tackle well enough to come down and play in the box.
Thank you.
So, guys, like, bro, whoever you is, bro, you got to see why they putting him because he can't tackle.
And my thing of it is, right, and this has always been my point against Trevor Woods. I've never said I don't like Trevor Woods at all. I just gave you my suspect about Trevor Woods. My thing with Trevor Woods is if you talking about coming out, put him in run support, I'm fine with it. When you talk about him being the deepest safety, keyword what I'm saying to you, the deepest safety, it's not a good situation for us. It puts us at a disadvantage.
Zachariah Brent's going to abuse that man.
I'm telling you this. If we watching film and we see this, you know the schools that we playing against see this. Let's just be real. Like, this ain't rocket scientists.
Real offense coordinators that know what to do, like to be that.
And you see exactly. Every time we get to the red zone, do y'all notice that we keep running the same defense in the red zone?
Facts.
Like, I don't think people we're literally playing a single high safety. It's buttered up to look like we got 2 safeties, but it ended up being a single high safety. And guess who's the person that's always responsible? That's in the middle of the field. That ain't in the middle of the field. That's Trevor Woods. Now, granted, he got that last interception, right? But anybody could have picked that ball off because it was 3 people in the area.
Yeah, that was a Hail Mary ball, man.
So we gotta start talking about stuff and nobody's picking on Trevor Woods. We really breaking down what we see. And that's the love of this game, right? To get there and you can break down and you can see, all right, this is what we need to do. Here's the adjustment we need to make. Ain't nobody picking on him. Matt, just come up to the show. The link is there. I understand he got 2 interceptions. I truly do. But what else has he done outside those 2 interceptions?
Absolutely nothing.
And that's what I want you to explain to me. What has Trevor Woods done outside of those 2 interceptions? I just need you to explain to me, man. Maybe it's something I don't see, and that's why I give you this I give everybody a platform to come up here and speak your opinion. You got your opinion about Trevor Woods? Come up here and speak it. Come show me. Because I can pull up film and I can show you exactly what I see. That's all I'm going to say. If you got something to say about it, pull up to the show.
I mean,
listen, you can take the box score all you want, right? That's just like saying, because Marvin Ham got a sack. Did he really get a sack? Or was he just the closest person he got credit for a sack?
Nah, he got one. It was the play Shiloh got the pick on, the first one.
Ask him what we check in the box score for. I want to know what we check in the box score for. What the box score gonna show us that we ain't seen with our own 2 eyes. Bro, like I'm telling you, like what these people gonna say is y'all picking on him because I'm telling you, go back and watch the film last year. He the reason they lost the TCU game last year. Not this, the one they lost last year. Go watch Trevor Woods in that TCU game. You go watch the highlights. Just go watch the highlights. And you see Trevor Woods, piss poor effort, missing tackles. Bro, that's what I'm telling you, bro. I went back and watched it because Gear used to give me all that flack. But then Trevor came out in the spring. He played good. I backed off of him. I said, okay, Trevor doing this thing. He looked like he can be all right. Look like he can play. Hey, listen, we don't play 3 games. We can't go out there against Oregon with that. We can't go out there. Like I say, he either him and Shiloh got to switch. We leaving Shiloh in the middle of the field. But when what you call it healthy, Trevor Woods not gonna be on the field. That's just all it comes down to.
I
When
wouldn't
Travis
mind.
Jay get healthy,
Oh yeah.
Trevor Woods just
He
not
know
gonna be
that.
on the
He know
field.
that. He already know that. He know
He's
that.
all right. So he said, "What are we expecting the weak side safety to do when the backers can't cover a shallow driving?" I guess you want to say a shallow dig route, and the line can't pass rush.
The
Man,
line's getting there. The line's there, and the ball's out for like in
Ask him
1.3
how long.
seconds.
How long it take to run the dig route? How long does it take to run the dig route? First and foremost. Secondly, and we run the cover 2 man. They got curl the flats. You still supposed to come down and get that. That ain't them.
but all right.
In
So
cover 2 man. Like, what are we talking about?
all right. So all right. Let me get this. So now you changing the narrative that off of Woods and it's the front 7 now. Man, just come to the show and voice your opinion. What I would say to you is, if you
Bro,
really watch our front
listen,
7,
bro. He don't know football. If he asks him what, that's Trevor Woods' area. What else is you talking about?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm just I'm confused, man, because it's like, are we watching football? Or are we just saying stuff, right? And I seen this comment, right? And I didn't comment. And you, Dre, you already hit it, right? People trying to make this into a white and black thing about Trevor Woods. That's not the case. You have to understand that, like, we are literally watching football and breaking down what we see.
Everybody likes Trevor Woods. Trevor Woods is a good kid. Do you not see Well Off Media every day? They start off with Trevor Woods. Trevor Woods is a good person. He's a decent football player. He might be an okay safety, but not for this defense, because of the simple fact is he's put in a dilemma. And what I'm telling you is they won't put him in Shiloh's spot because that's what he played last year, and they saw what he did last year, which was missed tackles all the time, half-ass and loaf, which he got better on that this year. I don't see none of that what I saw last year with him half-assing and loafing, which I was pretty sure Prime was gonna fix. But we can't fix he's just not that athletic. That's what, like, we trying to say it in the most nicest way we can say it, bro. He's not that athletic. And you just said what he's supposed to do is he supposed to bring his ass down on the dig route. That's still his area. He's the high safety. So if they're running the dig route and the dig is coming across the middle, he's supposed to come down. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Hey, J-Dot, do we need to put that play on from the week before?
The Nebraska Jeff Sims, yeah.
Do we need to just, you could just watch that play? I mean,
Go watch them
with the run films.
Yeah, when Jeff Sims broke for that run.
Rob, get a dry erase board, and we'll draw, and I'll talk you through it. Draw it up, what you're supposed to do, and cover 2 man in our defense, and I'll show him from what he's saying that Trevor Woods is still to blame.
We're gonna break it. We're gonna do film tomorrow.
Hey, listen, check it out.
We're gonna film tomorrow, so we're gonna break all that down.
I know y'all listen. I know y'all talking about the Jeff Sims play. It just popped in my head. We was in man-to-man. He motioned the running back out of the backfield. The linebacker moved clean out the play. So it was just one-on-one quarterback and safety, and he lost. He was a man-to-man. I remember that play vividly.
Again, we're trying to say it in the most nicest way.
Bro,
He's just not as athletic. He's just not as athletic to be playing. You can't. That's a disadvantage if you're making Trevor Woods try to play a slot receiver one-on-one. It's a mismatch.
I always explain this. Trevor Woods in space is not a good idea. I've always explained that. I don't know. But Jay Boogie, he said, so would y'all rather replace him with Ward to get more speed at that position against Oregon USC? I don't understand why Roger Ward ain't the deep safety. Roger Ward has the best range and on all of our safeties. I don't care what you say.
Facts.
You can go watch film on that. Roger Ward has the most range out any of our safeties that we got on the roster. I don't understand why they won't put him out there on passing down. I don't understand that. It's mind-blowing. And Roger Ward will come up and tackle and wrap up and go make plays. He is a natural.
I think, again, it comes down to what has what has Trevor Woods really done to lose his job is what I think is what they're looking at. Now, after this, like, again, defense played pretty well against Nebraska. They stepped up and they did good. So I'm pretty sure in film session, it was okay. This week it's gonna be a strong look. It's gonna be a strong look because we didn't play as great on defense, and you know, Breedlove gonna take a lot of the criticism. Again, I can't fault the line as much when I went back and look at it because he getting that ball out of his hands quick. The time that he didn't get the ball out of his hands quick, we got some rush. We got some pressure. But most of the time it was pre-snap read. I know where I'm going with the football. And that's what you teaching quarterbacks, guys. If you coaching quarterbacks, we coming up to the line. This day and age, we looking and seeing what you giving us, and we taking what you giving us, and that's all they did. And we was giving it to them, so it made it look easy.
I think people are forgetting that their offensive coordinator is a mummy. If you guys don't know what that means.
Oh, I know what it means.
If anybody that played early college football, you know who the mummies are.
They gonna throw the ball 100 times.
He invented the air raid.
Yeah.
So the offensive coordinator that was for CSU, his grandfather is the inventor of the air raid.
Ain't no running the ball. It's pass.
That's why, like, that pre-snap read, like,
facts.
what coach said is pretty much what they're gonna do. Pre-snap read, the ball, he knows where it's going before it even comes out. Oh, the dude that said Juju didn't have 20 tackles. All right, he had 15. There's still a lot of tackles.
To be honest with you, if Breedlove.
Okay, how many tackles Ham had?
Juju had 15, Cam had 9, Ham
How
had
many
6.
tackles Ham had?
Marvin Ham.
6.
Marvin
He
Ham.
had 6.
That ain't good.
Honestly, they just need to go ahead and let the.
If your other linebacker had 15 tackles and you got 6, that means he took half of your tackles.
Facts.
And to think about it, 13 of those tackles were solos. Only 2 of them was assists.
Okay, and now go to Ham. Tell me how many of Ham's was solo and how many of them was assists. And if it's like out of the 6, he got 3 solos or 2 solos, bro, you just out there, bro.
No,
you just out there.
He had 6 solos too. But you got to think too.
Yeah, 6 solos. Okay,
Ham's the only linebacker that stays in the game the whole time.
Which I don't agree with that.
Who?
Yeah, Ham. Juju always coming off the field. Ham always out there. Ham played them.
For who? Who? When they bring Juju off, who go in? Bentley?
Nah, they usually bring a nickel in.
Yeah, they usually bring a
down.
nickel.
Oh, they bring the nickel. Okay.
Yeah, they leave Ham as the middle linebacker.
No, Juju don't need to come off the field. Ham need to go sit down over there with Hart.
But Juju got to come off the field because he running sideline to sideline because Ham ain't doing nothing. I'm watching chase the sideline to sideline. I'm like, damn, that dude tired. Ham, man, I'm like, what other linebacker? He getting them off the ground.
This is how you know our offensive line play well. Amari McNeil had 5 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss.
And he was a tackle. 88 get on the field. He in the backfield, bro.
That's crazy.
So who started? Right.
Shane Coke started. I told y'all 2 weeks ago. Shane Coke don't excite me, though. As a defensive back,
he don't play bad neither though. He don't play bad neither though, bro. He don't play bad. Now I ain't gonna.
No, I ain't say he play bad.
He don't jump off the
but as a nose guard, you supposed to be in that backfield, son.
No doubt. I agree
with
that.
Is he a nose guard or a 3-10?
He over the center. He nose guard.
Yeah. I don't think he a 3-tech.
No, he over the center, bro.
I don't think he's a 3-tech.
Nose guards, you just gotta just take up space.
Listen, in real honesty, they really need to put Payne and McNeil in together. And that'll stop that middle run.
They played a lot together in this game.
That'll stop all that up the middle run for sure.
Hey, a question. Y'all don't think Smalls can help us on the inside because he's not gonna help us outside?
Hey, he didn't look like he was too happy at the end of that game. He had his pads already off before the game was over.
I think Smalls can really help us. I just don't think
I
that
think so too.
I don't think they really utilize him, but I truly believe that he can help us.
I don't know. Maybe
them dudes.
This the thing, and this is something that a lot of people gonna run into when you get a bunch of dogs together and kids that come from programs where they was the man, which Smalls started at Washington last year, I think.
No, he didn't.
Why y'all think Chance Main left? Because he was. So Smalls didn't start at Washington last year?
Nope.
Nah, both those DNs are All-Americans.
Okay. So what we talking about? So, well, you see why Chance Main left, because Chance Main knew he wasn't going to play like that.
I mean, he's not playing like that at Texas State.
And after this year, it's a lot of them.
They gonna leave. Some of the ones Cam gonna leave, bro.
It's a lot. Who?
I said some of the ones that came, they gonna leave.
It's a lot of. Oh yeah. Hey, listen. When Sapp get there, it's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, because them Florida boys coming.
Hey, them ends and
Florida
some
boys
of
coming.
the
Them defensive linemen from.
Go ahead, Dre.
We just got to find some linebackers.
That's exactly what I said earlier.
Like I say, I want to see. I want to see Brown get a chance. I just want to see my dog get a chance.
Real tough.
We done tried him, and I just want to see him get a chance. He balled out, and everybody else balling out from Jackson Hale. Let him ball, because Cam got 2 picks in 2 games. Now, hey, let's ask a real question. Can we take Cam off the field right now?
No,
I don't think. Yeah. He had 9 tackles out of the game.
Nope. Hell no, I ain't taking him off me.
So what we doing with Slush?
I mean,
what we doing with Slush when he comes
back? They're both good too. Slush is good.
Right. I mean, Slush didn't do nothing but get hurt to really be out of there for Cam to get his opportunity. But I'm just asking, do we take 7 off the field right now?
I mean, at best, you probably just rotate them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would, typically. That's how I go.
Okay, again, now we saying we don't take him off the field. Okay, so now from what we got, again, it's back to what we all been talking about. Do we bring Slusher back in? He played a star, and Woods got to go to the bench. And right now, Cam goes to the high safety.
Yeah, I see them probably putting Cam at the high safety. That's probably what's going to end up happening.
You can actually put Shiloh back there, because that's Shiloh's natural position.
But the thing, all right. So here's the real thing of it is, right, with Travis J and B Gant coming back, somebody finna come off that field.
It ain't gonna just work like that. You don't just come off the field like, okay, like Cam, he wasn't a starter, and Slush got injured.
What I'm saying is when they let him play, I'm saying when they let both of them play, somebody coming off that field.
I mean,
I'm not saying like immediately, right? Come in, first game he start. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when they really let them go, somebody got to come off that field.
True enough. I mean,
we need some more speed on defense, though.
It's quite possible, but what I was saying is how you do it to just get it accurate. What you do is you rotate them. So, like, okay, say like the first series, you got your starters. Okay, of course, man. Depending on the how the game going, that next following series, you will swap it out. You see what I'm saying? And so that way you allowing, like Miles Slusher, you allow him to play, or like a Travis J or B Gant, you allow them to play and basically play themselves on the field. You know what I'm saying? For them to get their look, or you allow somebody to play themselves off the field.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Facts.
Right. So with that, you allow the film, you know what I'm saying, to tell you, the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? And so that's typically how it go. But with that being said, it's just a give or take situation, man. Like I say, Travis being hurt, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean it like this, but it might actually be a good thing, you know what I'm saying, to see you said more of what you might actually got, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, I'm just hoping this might be one moment, man. I just think that'll be, I think that's what's missing from the story, or that's just what I would like to see. You feel me? So I hope that boy locked in, man, and seeing, you know, the opportunity he might got in front of him right now. Cause this 10 a.m. ABC. This is why I like to make my
Now,
real debut.
yeah, ain't no doubt about it. Now these next 3 weeks, especially for them DBs, it's an audition. It's an audition. Because if we can go out here and show we can hold our own against Oregon and USC without Travis Hunter at the corner position with these young boys, and that means not Breedlove, with Stoudemire and Cromani, then we feel better about the snaps we got to use Travis. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, and then also, guys, it's gonna help Shedeur a little bit because when Shedeur's in trouble, he looking for 12. When Shedeur's in trouble, he's looking for 12. Like, go back to the Celebration Bowl. He just listen. There's no doubt in my mind, in Shedeur's mind, he said, "I don't give a damn what I'm doing. I'm throwing the ball to 12."
That's a fact. I
I'm
noticed
throwing
that.
listen. You can be wide button boogie open over here in this corner. I'm gonna throw this ball over here to Travis because I got a real high percentage that he gonna come down with the football. So now Weaver done said I'm the number one right now that Travis out. There's no doubt about that. Jimmy behind him, Dawson, and now Mikey right now. I'm going with Mikey behind them. Them my four. Okay, now the big receiver should be back this week, and I'm throwing them freshmen out there. I gotta see if what they can do. I'm throwing them freshmen out there this week because they ain't seen them. I'm throwing them freshmen out there to see what they can do because that's what I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That's what Florida did this week. But they just threw them they threw them freshmen out there and said, "Hey man, we ain't got nobody else except for Pearsall number one. Hey man, y'all freshmen go ahead and get it done."
Yep.
And as a coach, you ain't got nothing to lose. All we can do is make our hype be better, or people say, "Oh, they just ain't ready yet because it's Oregon." We don't got nothing to lose, guys.
This week for sure.
We already a negative 21 point spread. You might well let them play.
Hey, whatever we did against TCU, hey, let's go out here and play balls to the walls football, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody giving us a chance, no way. Let's just go out here and shock the world. Let's just go out here and play hard, play our brand of football. We can't get no stupid penalties. How many penalties we had against TCU? I know it wasn't a lot.
8.
It was 6.
Yeah, I'm saying it had to be 6. It wasn't.
You get what I'm saying? We got to go out here and play hard nose. We got to play a little better on defense, but Oregon defense don't impress me.
Nobody.
And we gonna pick on Nico Reed on purpose.
He don't start.
He don't start no more. They put in number 0.
Oh Lord, I want him to be out there.
Yeah, I want him to be out there too.
Hey, I'm just asking y'all. Just another question. What Lamonius Craig doing?
None.
Huh?
None.
Oh, okay.
None.
Oh, ESPN is reporting that right now that number 11 is getting death threats and his family's getting death threats.
Oh yeah, they said it was bad. They said it was bad. Now I ain't gonna condone that. They say it's bad. They say it's getting bad.
Well, he's from Boulder.
Hey, listen.
He's from Boulder,
and that's the thing. The boy from Boulder. Yeah. So it's like they telling them not to come back home. Like the people in Colorado, down in Boulder, they's like, you better not come back here.
I know they're getting down like that.
But let me give y'all a little background story on number 11 because it's more insight to the situation.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of stuff. But
I heard, yeah, I think I know.
Y'all got to think about it. He got off on a case that he shouldn't have.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, he got off on a case.
That's what's really got things going to another level because some people, not everybody knew about that and knew that was him, and now that people know that's him. You know, people starting to attack, and that's why I didn't want to touch base about that on my show, and that's why I'm not really going into full detail.
Yeah, I wasn't going. That's allegedly.
No, it ain't allegedly. It's real, but
they say it happened. They just say it got swept under the rug. You know that. But like I said, we ain't gonna go there because I don't know the man like that. But they say it's bad in Boulder. Like his family still stay in Boulder and all that, and it's like people ain't happy, bro. People is not happy.
Could you just think about it, could you imagine if you was his parents after that game? Like what they really went
That
through?
was in the crowd probably when it happened.
That's a sight to see, man. And it's like I ain't condoning,
I ain't condoning nobody threatening nobody's life, but it's
yeah,
still just football. It's still
yeah.
just a game. It's nothing that serious like that. I understand that this man had to go to the hospital and he has a lacerated liver and all that, but he gonna live. He gonna be okay. He gonna be able to play football again. To threaten this man's life and then threaten people's parents that had nothing to do with this. Again, this was condoned by Colorado State. If you want to be mad with somebody, be mad with Colorado State football coach and the administrators at Colorado State who haven't stepped in and said, "Hey, Coach Norvell, that kid has to be suspended." Like we don't condone this at Colorado State.
That's what I was saying. Like the coaches have to suspend them. The NCAA can't. Like
right. That's what I said. The coaches or the school can suspend them. The school can tell the coaches that they're gonna suspend them. But fellas, let me get off from here. Let me get back out here. I'll be on here tomorrow. Make sure homeboy on here so we can show him about this Trevor Woods stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be live and direct with the breakdowns tomorrow. So you do not want to miss that show. Anybody that got something to say, we are going to be live breaking down film tomorrow. We're gonna really find out some things. Well, appreciate you. Man, it's been a great show. If you want to join the show, go ahead and pull up. We'll probably go for like another 10 minutes, and I'm about to end this thing, man. It's been a great show, man. Appreciate everybody that's jumped on and support the show. I do got a membership out. So the memberships are alive and direct now. You can join the memberships. There are 3 classifications of the memberships. And so you will get behind-the-scenes content. What I mean behind-the-scenes content, when it comes to injury updates or any information as far as recruiting, anything like that goes, you will get that in the membership. So feel free to join up on the memberships because I will be dropping some exclusive content that you will not see on this type of style platform, but I will be giving you that in the membership. So if you want to join, feel free. You don't have to. Super chats are available, or you can hit me via Cash App if you want to do it that way, because they do hit. When you send them things on super chats, they do take 30% of it. But if you want to hit the Cash App, you can. Appreciate everybody supporting. It's just been a great show. J-Dot, go ahead and give us our final thoughts because everybody jumped off. Go ahead and give us our final thoughts.
I'm actually looking forward to watching this film with everybody. If everybody's here, you can see the breakdown of what people are supposed to be doing. And we're not. I'm not saying we're experts at it, but watching game film and seeing where everyone's aligned and where everyone goes, you can see who misses their assignment. You don't even need to know the play call.
Yeah, and sometimes it just gives you a better insight, right? Because you see the game happening, and a lot of things you don't really pay attention to until you actually go down and slow down the film and actually watch.
Yeah, a lot of people think because this player was near the player when they scored, it was their fault. Half the time, it's never that person's fault. They're just trying to make up for whoever messed up. So, like, people that give, like, Shiloh hate or, like, people that give other people hate because they're like, oh, he missed the tackle. He's not supposed to be there anyway. But, yeah.
For sure. But appreciate you. I'm about to jump off. I might be back on later on today, but definitely tomorrow we're going to be doing a film breakdown. I will be in my normal time slot. Sorry, I was about an hour and a half late today. But tomorrow, I'll be back in the normal time slot, 11 o'clock Mountain Time. So that's 10 o'clock Pacific. 11 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern. I will be back live doing my normal time tomorrow, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Like I said, if you want to donate to the channel, help the channel grow, you can, man. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Thank you. This is Rob the Man Media. Baby, back with another live, man. See you guys in the next one. Peace.